And I want you to hold on to God's unchanging hand, because he helped Joshua fight the battle of Jericho. Yes.
It's the old
He helped Daniel get out the lion's den. He helped Gilligan get off the island.
Let me get straight to the business. Yeah. Got them lions in the building. Yeah. Why you lying to the children? Yeah. Why you lying to the children? Yeah. RIGHTEOUS. Man, you know I've been the best. Man, they know they no contest. Yahweh, he do the best. We will not see you tomorrow. Cause you cannot go to thought. All the sons and all the daughters. Standing all the big manodas. But my son, he made me Taurus. On that line, I'm still a Taurus. Karate kicking Chuck Norris, 4-5 on my waist. If he started, will not hesitate to get retarded. Oh Lord, he ain't got a PowerPoint, he falls. He's running to the hills like a Philistine. Jihad hitting Hamites with the guillotine. Situation turned up with the ratchet team. JJ 7000 to the bait lead. Yeah, I know them haters gon' hate me, but he won't debate me. Pistol off safety. He respond, come wait me. If I don't get up, nigga shake me. Really give me up. If he don't show up, then he fake G. I touch down and make these nigga nuts hate me. Dear brother. Balling and crawling all the way from H-time. Let me get straight to the business. Man, them lions in the building. Why you lying to them children? Why you lying to them children? You gon' cry, you gon' get it. Me, I'm like a frog, nigga, ribbit. Of course, it's in the spirit. I just got the Porsche, she can steer it. Michael got the raw, Shaq and Willie. Lamborghini doors, you better not spill it. Mama's high, say I'm more than just a villain. Mama's cry, arms open wide for her children. Suicide, immortalized as a realist, yeah. Death by cut, black suicide. Let me get straight to the business. Got them lions in the building. Why you lying to them children? Yeah. Why you lying to them children? Yeah. RIGHTEOUS. Man, you know I've been there. Yeah. Man, they know they no contest. Yeah. Yahweh, he do the best. Wow, what's that? Why is they taking over? Number one debate league, you heard me? When it's up, it's stuck. I'm selling all everything, nigga. Metaphorically, of course.
Yeah. Shabbat Shalom. Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shadah, Dakatah, Kwam Yashab. Welcome to the den. Welcome to the den, man. I've been sitting back for the last couple of days, just peeking around, you know. So, we got an apostle in the building. Shabbat Shalom, Melvin. Shabbat Shalom. You see the title?
Shalom.
You see the title of this one? Esoteric BS starring Napah Shadah. Because Sarnetta's running around talking about she has cracked the Bible code. 10, 15,000 people is listening to this madness, and ain't nobody said nothing. Where are your alphas over there, Tazariak and Garfield, and whoever else over there? Jabari, but all of them don't even believe in the Bible. So Tazariak, where the hell you at? You the only Israelite over there. Talking about she cracked the Bible code. And all you worried about is 25% off on some goddamn bath and body oils. Some bullshit, man. Napah Shadah has cracked the Bible code. That's a bold statement. And she's coming from an esoteric point of view. Yeah, look, why the tetragrammaton is the dragon, according to Napah Shadah. And all these esoteric thinkers out there. You can put 5 or 6 of these esoteric thinkers in a room, and then when I put them in a phone booth one by one and have them call me, they're all gonna have a goddamn different story. Cause guess what? They so esoterically thinking. I think on an esoteric level, that go doesn't really mean go. It really means stop. Now y'all quit playing games with us. But before I go in, let me introduce the panel. Starting off with the Queen of the Den, Sister Karima. Go ahead. Go ahead, Queen.
Shalom to the panel. Shalom to everybody in the chat. And shalom to everybody on Bingo that's watching. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel, Lions Den. I will be showing it.
Yeah. And shout out to the people on Bingo. We see you. We see y'all watching. We see you watching. We got a different audience y'all don't even know about. You see what I'm saying? But we got the apostle in the building, man. And I hope you ain't one of the ones that just want to bite your tongue just to be on some of the platform. Because he's up there talking about Napah Shadah has broke the Bible code. I ain't heard a peep out of you. But I don't know. Maybe you ain't seen it. So I'm going to leave you alone. Go ahead, apostle.
No, it's the first time I heard anything about what you talking about, man. I didn't even know y'all was on the air. I got a message. All right. I got a message to click on. I didn't even know what the topic was, man. Yeah, I'm just here. You know, everybody feels like they done cracked something. So I haven't been watching Sonetta. I haven't been watching anything, man. But TV, man, I've been licking my wounds, man. I lost $715, man, investing in Bitcoin this week. Yeah. So I ain't been watching nothing. I'm so pissed at myself being stupid, man. Letting somebody rip me off of my money. That's some serious shit. I lost $715. That's what I've been thinking about.
You gotta stay out the strip club, man. They go in your pockets. I'm just messing with you. I'm just messing with you.
Yep. Anyway. No, I'm falling back in the background. I'm just
Shalom, Quest Me.
The joke probably registered 4 seconds late. I know you ain't been in no strip club, Elder. I'm just talking stuff. But anyway, I need to know, before you go, Elder, what? Okay, first, when you look up the Hebrew thought of esoteric thought of being a Hebrew, you know the first thing that's going to come up is the Kabbalah. Is this what we doing? Is the Kabbalah the same as the Bible? 7,000 need to know. So all these esoteric teachers now popping out the goddamn blue. Like mushrooms when it's that time of year. They popping up. Big-headed and all. Where is all these esoteric teachers coming from? And everything's a goddamn secret. I go to the school of the secret tabernacle behind the scenes to really understand that this thought. Man, y'all gonna stop playing games. That shit don't, none of that shit y'all talking about don't tie in with the Bible. I ain't hurt nobody's feelings.
Hey, Jay, let me share this, man. Let me share this.
You goddamn esoteric. And none of y'all ain't lining up. Oh, one of y'all talking about Jesus Christ is the snake in the garden. And then when I asked one of y'all to correct that shit or do a line up with your thought, we just overlooked it. On the big stage. I'm like, okay, well, goddamn. And then today, I see something on there on Sonetta TV. And Sonetta still trying to promote Napah Shaddah's this great esoteric thinking, the one who has cracked the code, the one we should follow. And he tells Mighty Hebrew, she's the only one that can bring out the best in you. So I was waiting for Prince to like, okay, well, wait, hold you, stop, whoa. Because if I would have been on there, I would have already been challenging all this esoteric stuff that she's talking about. It don't make sense in all of this double talking. I ain't just on there just to be on the goddamn show. I'm on there for motherfucking war. But the bullshit that's being taught over there, that's why I ain't over there no more. A lot of y'all just go along to get along and don't want to challenge. She's supposed to be the goddamn champ. Strip black Jesus minister. A humble champion. A gracious champion. A champion for the people, make you smile, make you laugh, but still entertainment at the same time. To bring on her, this person who looks down upon you. You don't know what you're talking about. Type of champion. And ain't none of you niggas over there challenging. Anybody that's been on that goddamn platform, I ain't seen it. You're scared of her. She don't make no goddamn sense. And when we get ready to play this video, we're going to see all the double talk. And then Les Vortex said, I'm the one that taught her. Les Vortex mad because she the one over there and stole his catchphrase, the dark side. Now she's the darkest mind of the light. She'd add a little Kool-Aid to his water. Add a little flavoring to it. And that's the only reason Lex mad, because he didn't get to go over there and sue her out first. 1 minute, if you watch this video, we'll give her a show. 1 minute.
Dark side. And
He
she
mad.
watches these videos,
And
but
then the
she
next
really
minute,
doesn't
I taught
have
her
an in-depth understanding. But I want to.
Let's get to it. Let's get to it. I can talk to all night. Let's start with this. Here it is. Two pseudo
Power to
esoteric teachers,
do.
both of them confused. Correct. You got to do the copyright thing, right? Before you play this video.
Yes.
Yep. Let's do that. Just for educational purposes, critique. You know, to understand what's going on in the community. Not for our benefit or gain, for us be trying to make any money off of it. Did you post it up there, Kareem? I don't know how it goes. All I know is educational purposes. If not, y'all know what we're talking about, right? You ready, sis?
Here I come. I'm putting it
Okay. Yeah, man. I like I say, man, I ain't trying to step on nobody's toes and hurt nobody's feelings. But see, all this old esotericism, and we were supposed to. Where y'all getting this from? Is it coming from the Kabbalah? Because that's the only esoteric Hebrew thought that we have as Israelites, unless y'all can show me something different. Now, all the other ones, I don't know where Lex get his esoteric thought from. Commission has a different esoteric thought of you. Mighty Hebrew has got a different esoteric thought. Napah has a different one. And Lex. These are the ones that I'm dealing with because these are the ones I've been hearing. So there it is right there on the board. I can't really see it, Kareem, because I'm on my phone. But it's up there, right? Copyright.
Yep, it's going to be up there for a little bit while I start the video.
Okay. Napah Shadah has cracked the Bible code, according to House of Conscience. And not a single name, one person over there said, what you talking about? What you talking about, Willis?
Welcome to the Vortex Entertainment Network. Back once again. I hope everybody's in the best of health, mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, in every which way possible. As we come to you with another show For everybody coming into the building, hit the like when you come into the building. If you haven't subscribed already, make sure you subscribe to the hottest network on YouTube, Empower to the Dark. And if you're here, you are in a special place, so you might as well go ahead and give yourself a round of applause. Now, if you didn't know, recently I reported a social media story. And the story was some claims by a controversial YouTuber named Rob Rack. And Rob Rack recent vacation to Arizona. And his claim that he is sleeping with Napah Shadah.
Whoa, stop. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Stop the tape. Stop the tape. Now, this is an added surprise, everybody. Now, I didn't know this was going to be at the beginning of this.
I didn't know either.
Yeah. So, that's nothing to do with what I'm talking about her pseudo-teachings. I ain't on who she laying up with or whatever. So, man, I didn't know that was an idea. All right, go ahead. Damn. He reported it live out of his car, y'all. Reporting live. They VORTEX something
that is alleged wife. All I did was report the story, play some clips of the video, and said to the people, you be the judge. I did not make any claims. And she starts leaving comments in the comment board telling me I better take her name down and all these things, and she's going to flag my wreck of a channel and all these things. I'm not really worried about that. But I find it interesting. But what it did is gave me the opportunity to actually explore and expose the jacking of a style and the false teachings of Sonetta TV and Napah Shadah being promoted like a teacher, jacking the dark side swag and style. And this is not to be vicious.
See, this is why Lex mad. Because Napah new slogan is welcome the darkest, what she said, the darkest minds of the light. You know, I don't know what he over here talking about he Dark Vader, dark side. I asked him what dark side doctrine is, because dark side doctrine, according to, over here in Bible land, you demonic. You're some kind of Satanist. Where you get this dark side from? He never could tell. But then all these old esoteric cats, they steady want to lean on the Bible for their understanding. All this Hyman glyph and, you know what I'm saying, the Masonic Bible and the Luciferian, all of them bite from the Bible. Who keep calling me in the middle of the show? Come on, man. Hey, Yasha, I'm doing a live right now. Yasha, just pick in. Hey, Karima, can you send him the link? Because the
link is
keep calling. Yeah. Tell them to jump on and witness some of this goddamn pseudo madness is going on with these so-called esoterics. Go ahead, start it back up, Sister Karima.
Attack is just what it is. I'm in a very good place, but I will no longer allow people to steal from me and jack my swag and try to take and cipher off my energy without speaking on it, especially when they're misinforming the people. everyone must know initially that when I met Napah Shadah on Solar Vision Debate League, she was rolling around in the deserts of the Levant, Bible thumping and attacking me for my esoteric teachings, in which she listens to me and listened to the dark side for about 2 years.
Stop.
Ran around the internet with
yeah. See? So we blame you, Lex, for the confusion. We blame me for bringing her to the channel. So it's you and I's fault.
No, that's what's going on in Solar Vision. They already had,
for her to reach 10,000 to 20,000 people. She's only reaching like 400-500 people. Now this monster that's listening to Lex VORTEX and all these old esoteric Negroes. Well, you put them all in one room together and none of this shit line up. I'm sorry. Y'all get mad at me if you want. None of that shit line up. But he said she ain't teaching it right. I listen to you, Lex, and you don't make no goddamn sense neither. What's up, y'all? I see you on the panel, Keith. Go ahead and tell everybody where they can find you, what you up to.
Yasha Ben Israel. You can find me at my Yasha Ben Israel YouTube page, Terry Whitfield Facebook, Yasha Ben Israel Facebook. You catch me over here in the Lion's Den. I just popped in, so I had to sit back and see where y'all going. What's the topic of discussion?
Where I'm going. No. It don't take no rocket science to this shit out. They on here talking about some esoteric teachings, and here's one of the esoteric teachings that Yeshua, Jesus Christ, is a serpent in the goddamn garden. Also, the tetragrammaton is the dragon. Okay.
So all that stuff came from Lex.
Look, who?
Lex.
Okay.
Is he the one who brought? You know what I'm saying? Is he the one who brought that stuff out here?
Well, I'm just gonna keep it 7,000. Also, Marty Nichols for eating college and stuff. So I got everybody's gonna have to be accountable for this bullshit. He said she was coming to him for some teachings, and he trying to claim as her teacher. How can anybody be proud of what the hell she's talking about right now?
AJ,
she don't make no sense. And watch the double talk. Watch the video go.
AJ,
watch this.
JJ.
Who else on the panel? Because I can't see.
It's me, Apostle.
Oh, okay, yeah. What's up, boss?
Yeah. Listen, outside of Christ and the commandments,
it's an echo.
outside of Christ and keeping of the commandments, I don't know nothing else but salvation. That's all we need to know.
Right.
Keeping of the commandments and where our salvation is coming from. Outside of that, esoteric, it doesn't benefit my salvation. What I need to know, that's like the Kabbalah.
That is the Kabbalah, bro.
Yeah, the Kabbalah and all the rest of that stuff, man.
Bro, I'm trying to tell you, Apostle, when you look up the esoteric thought of Israelites, the first thing that pop up is a goddamn Kabbalah.
Right. So I don't even know what the mighty
Kabbalah, and then you might well go to the goddamn Talmud, because all that shit is fucking don't want to go, man.
I don't even know what the mighty Hebrew's doing. I mean, why would we teach it? What benefit does it have?
I know that I'm the type of guy like this, man. I'll let you be whatever you want to be. You want to be esoteric. You want to be a Satanist. You want to be an atheist. I mean, you want to be Kemet. You want to be Christian, Muslim, Jew. You want to be a thug, pimp, whore, slut, thief, liar, whatever you want to be. I'll let you be that. But when you start when you start using what you want to be to preach against me, to preach against what I'm doing as an Israelite, I have a problem with that. And that's the problem that I have with these people. These people want to you take your esoteric, you keep it to yourself, you keep it to you. But when you start telling me that I'm wrong and that I'm a lie and all of these things, these are the things that I have a problem with.
Yeah, I mean, you can even got the right to teach it. If you believe it, I don't care if you teach it. I don't care. It doesn't bother me. You know, teach it. But that's not going to stop me from teaching what I'm teaching.
All right, now let me say my part. Now,
yeah, they want to fight. They want to bark up the Israelite. They want to bark up the Israelite tree, and that's what I don't like. Them barking up the Israelite tree.
Well, that's what they do over there on Shawnetta TV. She has broke the biblical code. See, y'all don't understand because she thinks esoterically. She understands. This is the propaganda that they're doing over there, and ain't nobody said shit. Now, no, on that channel, where y'all at? Shit, they ain't lining up. We misleading people, but that ties in with all that atheist bullshit to me. I'm just gonna keep it 7,000. Because when you talk to 5 or 6 different these esoteric thinkers and teachers, none of they shit add up together. It's make up as you go. It's make up as you go. He created according to what my research, Lex taught us some shit. Mighty Hebrew then taught us some shit. Now look at her go. Play the tape.
With different dudes landed in Sarnetta's lap and decided to become an esoteric teacher of the dark side teachings, but yet at the same time have animosity for her teacher and also slander her teacher, which is I, Lex Vortex, aka Nimrod. Now, Napah Shadah has admitted to me, even on Raw Rack streams, and apologized to me before for attacking me for esoteric teachings and said she was secretly dark side the whole time. That's what she said on Rob Rack's channel one time. Rob Rack has that video, but he put it on private. Also, when Napah Shadah was going to debate, I think, Black Jesus Minister on some of the esoteric things in the Bible,
Stop
she
right
had
there.
Rob
Stop
Rack
right
call
there.
me on
Stop,
a three-way to
stop
get
right there. Stop. No. The original esoteric goddamn debate was JJ 7000 showing this fool that there's no way that Christ, the Messiah, is the serpent in the garden. And then they did a repeat. She didn't learn the first time. So then Black Jesus Minister smacked her around in the debate. Not physically. I'm talking about, goddamn it, an educational ass whooping. And she still wants to teach this shit. So then I said something to Lex. I said, well, Lex, I mean, you sound like her. You sound like her believing that the Jesus Christ, Yeshua, however you want to pronounce his name, was a serpent in the beginning deceiving Adam and Eve. I mean, like y'all making up shit as you go. But that's esoterically thinking. He said, no, she got that from me. I said, well, goddamn. No wonder she fucked up. Let's keep it moving.
Information for the debate. So this is not malicious, it's just justice. And so she's also took a runoff of the slogan "Power to the Dark Side," and started some foolish slogan, which is a runoff of Power to the Dark Side, which is darkest minds of the light, which is foolishness and makes no sense. So Sarnetta has determined that he was always going to try to stop my success on YouTube at whatever cause and drown out the true teacher and information of the esoteric occult knowledge, especially dealing with the Bible. And him and the Brother Baines Network have been working at that for years. So
please stop. The esoteric teaching of the Bible. Remember, this guy don't even believe in the Bible. He said, leave the Bible alone. What are you doing esoterically trying to teach out of a Bible and you tell us to leave it alone? We're religious if we open up a book of the Bible, according to you. See the confusion with this guy? They can't even be creative enough if they want to start their own shit to go outside the Bible and start some shit. All of them. I'm the great I am. What's that cat name? Deron Tillis.
Yeah.
All this old crazy ass shit. Christ Michael. All of them. Jah Judah, whatever the hell. All these fake ass goddamn cult wannabe leaders. And this is what Sarnetta TV is turning into. But they trying to use an Israelite instead of the Kemetis this time. She has cracked the Bible code. She too dumb to even crack a nut. The fuck she gonna crack a Bible? Let's keep it moving.
I don't need to, throw a bunch of mud and get into a bunch of slander and stuff like that. But, I'm a mature person now, and I know how to at least make my claim and let the truth be known. Napah Shadah is not a teacher. She doesn't understand what she's talking about. She is jacking the swag of the dark style, and Sarnetta TV is such a man of low integrity that he would put up a novice in front of the people as a teacher of the people when she's still a neophyte herself and doesn't know what she's talking about. She watches YouTube videos and she repeats, and I'm going to show you that today as we go through some of the information that she so-called puts out. Now, Sarnetta knows that I am the teacher of Napah Shadah, and Sarnetta has also been a person who jacked my swag, but yet wants to try to hate on people really hearing the true understanding of Bible esoterics and other occult knowledge. But he wants to listen to a lot of the broadcasts.
I'm letting him go. Kareem. I'm letting him go. Why do you keep saying Bible? Bro, you tell us to get away from it, bro. You see what I'm saying? He confused. Let's go. If y'all hear something,
go make money
stop.
And jack my swag. And so there's, the dark side teachings is what Napah Shadah and Sarnetta's trying to market and doing a bad job, and it's a disservice to the people. And he knows that. And he knows that she's a bird brain. Now, what I'll do, I don't want to be disrespectful, but she's just not studied enough. And so why would you put just because you're involved with someone romantically, why would you play with the people and put such a novice in front of the people and talk about this is the #1 teacher of the Bible, and she's teaching this esoteric occult stuff that she jacked from the dark side, and then using the dark side slogan but twisting it, the darkest minds of the light and all this foolishness. And I'm gonna show you today that what she does is watches YouTube videos and then she repeats. But you'll notice the deeper you get into actually questioning what she's saying, you'll see that she doesn't really have a steady foundation. But she is threatening to flag me, but it's a good opportunity for me to show the people what a
You don't have
charlatan
no
is.
goddamn
Now remember, this is
foundation.
also a woman who put a video out who said that a fake video of her using telekinesis, spinning a piece of paper on a pin, which is a known fraudulent scam that you could just Google on YouTube and see other people doing it. And so, for my rogue student, we're going to get it right today. Power to the dark side. Shout out to Mongo Slade and shout out to everybody that comes into the chat. And so, for a long time, I would be quiet about certain things, be very humble, and, almost just let people jack my swag. Sarnetta even jacked my swag with the way I questioned the Hebrews, the way I would line them up and ask them the same questions. He jacked that swag for me also. And so, while I am in a very good place, in a peaceful place, it doesn't mean I have to engage in things negatively. But it doesn't mean I have to sit back and watch people cipher off my energy and try to rob and jack my style without saying nothing either. So don't think I'm not going to get in the mud with these charlatans, but I will expose the fact that they're jacking the dark side swag and the fact that Sarnetta's been jacking my swag and hating on me for years. With, he'll slickly try to talk to me on the phone, get information all behind the scene, and try to use my information and swag on his own channel, which I don't appreciate. And then at the same time, hate on me. So we're going to deal with that today. So what I'm going to do is pull up one of the videos from Sarnetta Studios for critiquing purposes, of course. And I want to put up this disclaimer because they see the rise of the VORTEX Entertainment Network. And the more people who come see these type of videos and see where these teachings are coming from, the more they're going to try to flag or stop, but they're going to try to do something. So let me put up the fair use right now. Excerpts of copyrighted material may, under certain circumstances, be quoted verbatim for purposes such as criticism, news reporting, teaching, and research, without the need for permission from or payment to the copyright owner. So as we pull up, this video of her dropping esoterics, I'm going to show you that she's a video watcher. She doesn't read many. You can tell she doesn't have enough concentration or focus to read. So she never spent any intense time in reading. She listens to people drop and listens to the dark side. She listened to the dark side for 2 years when she was roaming around in the deserts of the Levant, faking like a Hebrew Israelite for attention and following a group called the Great Millstone while causing a bunch of havoc in the Solar Vision Debate League. And frankly, I must tell the truth. And I hope the sister, if you're listening, hopefully you will rise up from your very toxic condition. Everywhere you went, you brought nothing but toxicity and craziness. And then you slandered me and threw out terrible rumors about me because I beat you up on a Bible topic. And anytime you dare have a conversation with me about the Bible esoterics and some of the crazy stuff that you've put out there, I will gladly teach you and try not to embarrass you and show you how much you don't know. All right. You are not an initiate. You're not a priestess. You haven't been initiated in nothing. You watch YouTube videos and you repeat stuff, and you halfway to have turned your back on the Hebrew Israelite movement for fame. And all you ever wanted was fame and attention, and you'll do anything to get it. And for those who don't know, I believe her, and maybe I'm not going to say who it is, but Sonetta is also under a spell. She dabbles, I don't know. I think her and her mother dabbles in some type of witchcraft, but it's weak, it's ineffective. But Sonetta's under a spell. That's why he seems so aloof and why he promotes this woman as a teacher, and she's very unlearned, especially in the Bible. You cannot learn. I mean, you can learn. Like, videos is a great way to learn, but you have to walk the path. You have to do the reading, and ultimately you have to be in some form initiated by a group or initiated by the invisible college themselves. And this woman is not initiated at all. So she listens to the dark side.
Stop. Invisible college, y'all. You had to be in. See, listen to that word, invisible college, initiated. One time we had Lex on here, and they was talking about the theological society and
theosophical.
Oh, okay. We got Judith Nash on the platform. Okay, wait. Go ahead and introduce yourself. I can't see who on here, man, because I'm on my phone. Go ahead, family, real quick.
Shalom to the Lions Den, man. Like, listen, I'm glad y'all covering this too, because I'm gonna do my follow up too. But I'm sitting in, and I just want to hear y'all's perspective, and I'm gonna go in too. But yeah, what he means is Freemasonry is what he means.
For sure. Yeah. I mean, that's what he means. At least Lex, he said he's a former free. But then, like I say, they make up their own little Bible, and so I mean, so what I'm asking is, I mean, if y'all gonna be doing all this, just don't try to tie it in with just what you read out the Bible. Why it got to be some old different type of esoteric meaning, and not what you really read? Is the Most High the author of confusion? Or are y'all saying, oh, y'all the only one that's qualified to teach this Bible? Because she broke the code, Judah Nazareth. So she broke the code, and her teacher broke the code, because her teacher, her main teacher, the one that's really saying it, is Lex VORTEX. Now, Mighty Hebrew said he gave her a few pointers. He's not really saying he a teacher. I don't know, man, but you come from an esoteric point of view. I mean, all y'all don't line up together, bro.
Yeah, because our stuff is dealing with the Torah, dealing with psychology or the mind, the spirit. Theirs is talking about some other, the mother goddess and the years ago and all this crazy mess. Where's that at in the Torah?
Wait till y'all hear her. She said the feminine energy is dominant. It was dominant. It was here first. And I told her in our debates, I said, and probably you teaching basically some feminism type shit. Some Margaret Sanger, what's her name? Margaret Sanger type of energy. That's what's going on with you. Oh no, I'm not. Yeah, you are. And even Lex said it. That's what you own. But all right, Judah, let's continue the video, because it's about a 2-hour video.
He watches, new age videos, and she tries to clump it all together and act like that she somehow came up with these and she knows what she's talking about. So again, no, Jeremiah Judah, I think you got it wrong. She was agreeing with me about Jesus was the snake. She got that from me.
See,
she actually argued with me about a couple of years ago.
Stop right there. See what I'm talking about? I was in the audience. I was like, bro, you sound like her. He said, no, she learned that from me. Jesus Christ, the snake in the garden. So, okay, so now, if the Hebrew thought esotericism, I don't know if that's a word, it comes from the Kabbalah, then we would have to dig into the Kabbalah and see if they teach that. And I bet my last dollar it don't teach that. It don't teach that the Tetragrammaton is the dragon. Let's keep it moving, man.
No, there's more. Before you start, listen. I'm not a New Testament person. I'm not a New Testament Israelite, but I do believe in Yahweh Shah's teachings. When Yahweh Shah was talking, and he was talking about the kingdom of heaven, he was talking about within. So he was talking about the Torah stuff too, and he was being esoteric. That's why he was like, "Yo, I talked to the common people and parables. But I tell y'all the truth. So she says she believes in Yahushua, but she's the first one to say he's the serpent that wanted to teach the knowledge of evil, which is paganism and sacred prostitution and magic and all types of foolishness. She's saying that Yahushua or to see Jesus was teaching that, and you know he wasn't teaching that BS.
And the council of Elohims is liars. She teach all this, but because she can say that because she got some kind of esoteric teaching that we don't understand. This is what they're trying to put across to us.
I know. When I look up the word esoteric, it says intended for or likely to be understood by only a small number of people with a specialized knowledge or interest. I'm saying if that specialized knowledge or interest is not rooted in the core of Hebrewism, then it's garbage. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's just the only specialized knowledge you need in the Bible is learning biblical context and learning the language. That's all. That's the only special knowledge you need. If you ain't got that special knowledge, then you can't claim to be a real esoteric. I'm saying that you don't. When I teach Hebrewism and I teach, the reason why I have a different understanding is because I go into the language. You dig what I'm saying? And I'm saying if they're not going into the language, I'm almost sure that everything they're teaching about that Bible is wrong.
So let's VORTEX and Napah. I've never seen either one of these people talk about the language. Like how they speak.
See, when it's talking about being understood by small people, the only people that really should understood the Bible is who the Bible was written to and for, and that's the worshipers of Yud-Hey-Wah-Hey. You understand what I'm saying? The Israelites. If you're not coming up under that hookup, then anything you do with that Bible, you taking it out of context.
So
and that's the reality.
Is he the dragon? Let's keep it moving.
About Jesus being the snake in the garden, sir. So I think you're misunderstanding where I'm coming from. Jesus was the snake in the garden to some degree, but there's more to that. But what I'm saying is she got that from the dark side, and she watches these videos, but she really doesn't have an in-depth understanding. But I want to pull up this video and show y'all what I'm talking about. And you'll see that she's kind of, it's almost like she wants to be something, but is really not. And you'll see and Sarnetta tries to cover for her a lot of times, but you can see she doesn't have much control over her mind. She gets very distracted and is really scrambled in the brain. So let me pull this video up and we'll check it out. Are y'all ready? Are y'all ready? All right, let's get ready.
Let's get ready to rumble.
Let's get ready to rumble. And just again, let me put this up because they're really gonna be on some really hating stuff. Fair use, once again, fair use. Excerpts of copyrighted material may, under certain circumstances, be quoted verbatim for purposes such as criticism, news reporting, teaching, and research without the need for permission from or payment to the copyright owner. All right, so now let me go ahead and share my screen, and we're going to pull up this video, and I'm going to show you what type of scrambled bird brain stuff we got going on. Shout out to Son House of Consciousness. Now, this is the video right here called Napah Shadah, Cracking the Bible Code Through Esoteric Knowledge. First of all, we had great metaphysical teachers like Phil Valentine, Bobby Hemmett, things like that. Napah Shadah is not even close on that level.
Stop. Okay, Judah, what do you think about those two teachers he just said?
Rather like rewind that. I see that this is Freemason dude on here talking crazy about me.
He said Philip Valentine who? Philip Valentine and Bobby Hemmings.
Who are known Masons, who are known Masons too.
I'm just saying that I know the Bible well. I know history well, and I don't see no need for that, for none of the for information that those brothers are bringing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I just don't see no need for it. It's not rooted in reality. It's rooted in this so-called spiritual. It's rooted in some type of esoteric spiritual realm that I don't even believe in. You know, I mean, it's pointless. I don't see no benefit in it. I mean, I don't see how any of that stuff can read. I was watching a video with Bobby Hemmings, and he talking about the solstice and this, that, and I'm like, man, you making all this stuff up, bro. You just lumping all this stuff up in gumbo and just serving it to the people. This stuff is worthless, man. Bobby Hemmings, Phil Valentine, all that shit. That stuff is not rooted in Afrocentric nothing. But they're allowed to do. What tribe of Africa? What tribe of Africa followed that shit?
I don't care. I don't care if all of them follow. The only problem
but none of them following it though. That makes it a bigger problem. Especially when they blaming it and hiding up under Afrocentricity. Labeling it that stuff to black people. It's all made up. That stuff go back to bullshit. That stuff don't go back to Africa like that. None of this stuff, man, all this stuff that these people be talking, you go talk to them people about Africa about that. They don't know nothing about this stuff.
Let's listen to Napah, y'all. She has broke the Bible code. Wow.
The Bible is not a code. Learn Hebrew, and that's only code you need. In history, I mean, they talking about esoteric is a specialized knowledge and a specialized interest. The specialized knowledge is the Hebrew language, and the specialized interest is the will of Yahweh. Nothing more, nothing less.
Well, man, say though, just real quick, Yasha, respectfully, brother, we have respectfully, brother. There are the Most High gave even the tribe of Levi a special portion that the other tribes didn't necessarily get because they're dealing with sacerdotal or priestly matters. So even like King David said, unveil my eyes that I may perceive the miracles of your Torah. If everything was surface level, he wouldn't say that. So there is a deeper level to the Torah and the prophets, but all this other crazy mess that they're talking about is dealing with some outward Canaanite foolishness.
I don't believe it. That's just me. I mean, and you said that respectfully, and I'm going to respectfully say I don't believe it.
All right.
I don't believe in none of that spooky shit. None of it.
The scriptures say to test the spirit by the spirit. So we know we can try. We know the spirit is real. We know the spirit world is real. As real as the natural world.
All that shit is garbage. The esoteric shit, that spiritual shit, all that shit is fake to me. We can test the spirit by the spirit. I haven't found nothing. Obviously, I don't have a spirit. I'm the only spiritless man on the planet because obviously I don't have one to test one with. Because if I'm testing it with a spirit, I should be able to get a spirit, and I'm not getting no spirits.
No, maybe you don't know what it is, man.
Okay, all right, yeah, that's for another topic, man. Another day.
That's based on belief.
Me, I know the Most High is a spirit.
Yeah,
and we have a spirit too.
But that's for another time, another day. Everybody got their own thought on it. I ain't trying to press mine on nobody on this panel. We got another agenda right now, and that's showing y'all how much of a goddamn fool Napah Shadah is. Talking about she broke the Bible code. Let's keep it moving.
Now, this is the video right here called Napah Shadah cracking the Bible code through esoteric knowledge. First of all, we had great metaphysical teachers like Phil Valentine, Bobby Hemmett, things like that. Napah Shadah is not even close on that level. She's been watching videos. So Sonetta, you need to just stop this. And you see this, and you'll see right now, Sonetta's on here going through a midlife crisis right now with a some type of bandana on his head with this receding hairline. The brother's going through a midlife crisis. But we're gonna go through this video, and I'm gonna show y'all that this woman does not know what she's talking about, and she's watching videos and just repeating nonsense, talking about the darkest minds of the light. And no, I don't like the fact that she's running around talking about the darkest minds of the light. You know what I'm saying? That's jacking my swag. It's jacking the dark side, bro. She wasn't saying that before she ran into the dark side. Come on, stop playing the piece to the darkest minds of the light. That's ridiculous. But anyway, I want y'all to hear this. Let me turn this up. I want you to listen to the scrambled bird brain type of, and Sonetta, this is what I mean by Sonetta. He doesn't really care about the people. He just does things because, oh, well, I'm going to promote her even though she doesn't know what she's talking about, and I'm going to misinform the people just because, you know, we're humping or whatever it is. Like, bro, you don't do that. People are really looking for information on people need to get free in mind. All people need to get free in mind. Do not put someone up on here and promote them as like they're a great teacher in the conscious community, especially like someone of this caliber. That is just irresponsible to me. She's not a high caliber teacher, nor a high caliber person of character and integrity. Now, if you like her, that's fine. Why, you know, but don't put this in front of the people. But anyway, so let's listen to some of this her great teachings and cracking of esoteric codes. And I'm gonna point out to you and show you that she doesn't know what she's talking about. She's watching videos. But here we go.
The religious faith. So talk to us about the mother and how she has been phased out of worship in the Abrahamic religion.
Now, in this video, they start off talking about the great mother and how this feminine principle has been taken out of the Bible and all of that. Now, what I want you to know is she heard people talking about this, and she tries to talk about it in a way, like the mother was took. So why are you still following the Bible then? If the Bible is all this, and what it is she's a feminist. On the low, and she tries not to act like it. That's why she gives Sonetta such a hard time sometimes. She has a problem with listening to men. But she's running this great mother thing, not because she really understands it, but because it's a way to secretly promote her feminism in a way. And she's trying to hide it. But you'll see she doesn't really know what she's talking about. But I'm going to clarify all the craziness that's going on. So let's talk about the great mother here and see if she's cracking some codes of the great mother.
No, cracking the code of the Bible.
Right. That's what thank you, Sonetta. That's what I'm discussing. In the beginning, even if you look in the creation story, there is a feminine presence. Now,
the way you could always tell a person doesn't know what they're talking about, and a person doesn't really have a command of the information. If you watch her, when she's talking, she's always looking up to the right or the left and looking around, trying to put the words together.
It's hard for people who are really locked in a program. So some of the stuff I say may.
Now, when you hear stuff like that, that's all dark side stuff. Because when she was on Solar Vision Debate League, and we would always talk about the programs of the mind or how people need to break their programs or the sub, because she was arguing against us. She was attacking me.
Stop.
Ultimately, I got to give her some credit. Did apologize.
Stop. See, break the program of picking up your book and your Bible to deal with what, Lex? To deal with what? What do Lex have to offer? We asked him this several times. Let me get over here. To deal with what, Lex? Some of your made up shit as you go? Who taught you, Lex, this made up shit? And who taught the person who taught you this made up shit? This deep esoteric knowledge. Let's keep it moving.
You heard what he said. You know, she was arguing against the information, then turn around and use it on another platform.
Yeah.
And by the way, I'm sorry.
Ahead, Jude. No, go ahead, Jude.
In another way, I'm also Lex's teacher because Lex never talked about the psychology and the freeing of the mind. Everything he talked about was always outward and carnal. Now he tried to employ some Torah night teaching where, you know, the temple teaching, which is dealing with the inward man. Now he tries to incorporate that now. So even he's biting too. He didn't just come up with this. He's copying and she's copying. But it is what it is. They don't have no depth. That's what it is.
But Judah, you never talk nothing about the darkness of the light.
No, that's foolishness.
Yeah, I mean that's crazy. That's because they don't understand. They can't go from Genesis 1 to Genesis 2 without understanding that there's no connection there. Genesis 1 is what God did. He created the heavens and the earth. It was done. After he created, something happened that caused the earth to be void and dark. Because what did they tell him to do when he created them? He said to replenish. If they're replenishing something, that means there must have been something that existed before.
Right.
In order for them to replenish. They don't understand scripture. That's the problem. They don't understand between verse 1 and verse 2, Satan fell. And he came down to the earth and he brought chaos. And however they want to call that, the dinosaur destruction or whatever it was, it made the earth void. And God redid it. That's why you need to add, when it says in beginning God created, you can add that word when God created. When? Because it's missing. Because there's been more than one creation. And there's going to be a creation after this. Mm-hmm. These people are crazy, man. Yeah. Go ahead. You think things are going to end when Christ returns? Now, he's going to destroy this world system and start over. And it would be like a beginning again. They can't fasten that. I mean, they always got to get.
You still there, Apostle? All right, start it back up. You just see everybody don't agree to Christ coming back to do what you said, Apostle. But let's keep it moving.
And admitted that she was secretly a dark side student the whole time. But this is what I'm saying. But let's check it out.
Trigger. Some of the stuff I say may not even trigger it, just people might not understand it. Peace to Tom Ford, thank you. But what I'm saying, what I'm going to tell you is in the beginning, I'm talking about Black Jesus too. In the beginning, there was only, I'm talking about this realm. There was the feminine. There was the presence of that dark energy, the darkness. That is the feminine. That can be proven. I can prove that metaphysically, and I can prove that scientifically.
Yo, bro, you like, don't act like you dropping some science right now. Like we've been had, and I tell people, even some of the things I say, it's not like they originated with me.
Okay.
I mean, Bobby Hemmett was dropping that dark, feminine.
Yeah, stop. Okay. Now, okay. Now, all you esoteric, what the hell is she talking about? In the beginning, it was feminine energy. Okay, Judah, what's she talking about?
Well, she should have been talking about wisdom, which is the first thing the Most High created. Because at the beginning, it says that the spirit, or the Rawak, hovered over the waters, you know, that when before things were formed, But so, and you know, and the Holy Spirit, and this is not no Testament thing, because in the New Testament, Yahweh Shah said, wisdom is justified by her children, because wisdom was that feminine aspect of the Most High that did the creating. She's talking about some foolishness.
So she talking about something different than what you talking about.
I mean, what we're all talking about, it's the wisdom is in the New Testament and in the Torah and prophets. It's the first thing that the Most High created.
It's formulation of speech.
Proverbs chapter 8 says what? It's like the Most High created me before all His works.
Right.
And it said she wisdom.
Right.
So that's our mother.
It's revealed as a feminine aspect, the same way God is revealed as a masculine aspect. It doesn't mean that God's a male.
Right.
God is neither male nor female. See, it's just in terms of language. You have to have, or you're gonna call it it.
Right. I get that.
See, so you apply these principles to God as He. You can apply the same principle to wisdom as she. As she.
That's right.
Because it's a female, it's a feminine
quality.
Words are feminine or masculine. But they take on, it doesn't mean that they're male and female. They just have a feminine nature or masculine nature.
Nature and quality.
How can you say in the beginning it was a feminine energy that was dominant? How can you say?
No. In the beginning was God.
Right.
In the beginning was God. Period. It's neither male or female. We apply the term he to avoid calling it it.
Right. But what she's trying to do,
go ahead.
She's trying to push that feminist doctrine,
right,
and say that it was a feminist dominance in the beginning. Watch it. Watch it. Go ahead.
Energy stuff like in the 80s. You know what I'm saying? Phil Valentine, Bobby Hemmett already laid this type of stuff down. I'm a student of Bobby Hemmett and Phil Valentine. You know what I'm saying? I've expanded in my own way, but I'm not. So like you like a year ago, you was an ignorant
so why you
that
mad
was
at her
following
for
the Bible literally, following
all you niggas is
GMS or something. Like,
and being
let's just stop playing. Like, you acting like she about to drop some serious science right now. Like in the beginning, there was this dark feminine energy.
Deuteronomy 4.
I'm gonna show you.
Slow for a minute. Deuteronomy 4, verses 4 through 6, reveals wisdom is the law.
That's right.
Wisdom is the law. So the law, when it comes down to it, the law is neither male nor female.
Yeah.
You understand? But yet wisdom is the law. And the fear of righteousness, the fear of God is wisdom. To fear him is wisdom. And that's reverence. That don't mean shaking like you're afraid, like he's going to kill you. No, you reverence him. You respect him. You give him honor because honor is due him.
And she don't respect, like Joseph Israel said, they have no wisdom. So she's not keeping the Torah. She's not keeping the commandments. That's why she said Yahweh was not the Almighty. There's some other God and all this other kind of foolishness. She has no wisdom.
Crazy stuff, man. You know, and like I say, you know, I don't want Sonetta to say, Apostle, you agree not to talk about. I'm not talking about.
I don't give a stop. See, whoa, bro. Look. Hey, look, we don't have to bite our goddamn tongue because he thinks somebody talking. Whoa. If a man can say, I'm gonna just say this: if a man can say what Rod Rack said and he ain't said shit, what we say is minimal.
Rod Rack did say some crazy shit, but I'm
damn
saying,
right.
It's not about his wife.
But before he even hold on, Sonetta, if you listen before you better not say a goddamn word to us unless you talking about information.
Yeah.
But if you want to take it on another level, you better go say what that man said and what he said about your wife and what he did down her throat. He said she is ours. But you got mad at JJ because I told her to beat it, and you went through a whole goddamn what you did on a one-sided story, nigga. And now you quiet as a church mouth. This man said he didn't goddamn put some kids in her stomach and goddamn her stomach babysitting them. I'm gonna put it in a polite way. The goddamn nursery going on down there. You understand me? A nursery, nigga. You ain't said shit. I sent you the message. I said, well, damn, son, you ain't gonna say nothing. You ain't gonna say nothing about Rod Rat? Where you at, Napah? All I told you to do was beat it. And we got witnesses to that.
She hit me up and said, why do you keep mentioning me? I'm like, what do you mean? It wasn't me. Rob Rack mentioned you. Why don't you address him instead of me?
See? So it must be happening. You know what? But I want to hear y'all side of the story. Unlike you, Sarnetta, I want to hear both sides, and then I'll make my decision. So I'm waiting for you, Sarnetta, and Napah to answer to this story about your girl being a goddamn babysitting center in a. Let's get back to it. Can't say so Apostle. He can't say nothing to us as bad as what dude said out there. And then the crazy part, a week ago, Rod could come on this channel anytime. Yeah, Rod, come on over. You can do a show anytime. Now look what happened. Y'all sharing it like Debo and Red sharing that goddamn bike. According to Rod Rack. Now you address that, Sarnetta. Let's keep it moving.
She doesn't even understand what that means in a minute, but give me a second.
Okay. So there was always in the beginning the first God of this realm, meaning the first presence, the first governance, the first
what? The first God of this realm, the first presence, the first governance was what, Napah?
Government, the first dominance was feminine.
The first dominance was feminine in this realm. What are you talking about? With dominance? We'll get into this. See, when you see people when she used the word dominance, that's the feminism coming out of her. The first dominance, like in this realm. Like, this is gonna be funny, yo. I'm telling you.
We can't deny that. In every creation story, there is darkness in the beginning. There's that chaotic darkness. Now
this is the same stuff that we was telling her even when she was in the Solar Vision Debate League.
Screaming,
what was she doing? Calling me names,
screaming, stop. So is that chaotic darkness? That means that represents a feminine dominance. Y'all see what I'm talking about? How does she correlate that together?
She's trying to use the Kemetic what is it? Noon. You know that
the one that hangs over the hangs over the Gab that got she over top of Gab with Gab with his strong in his mouth.
Yes.
Right?
She's trying to incorporate that in.
Oh, so now she's succeeding. So, well, I thought it was in the Bible.
Yeah.
Right.
See? You see what I'm saying? There's some gumbo. Some mumbo gumbo jumbo. What's going on? And I ain't finna follow none of that bullshit. Let's keep it moving. Unless somebody else got something to say.
Hindering me, attacking me. The first time I ever came in contact with this woman, she jumped on the panel and started attacking me about these very things.
The word chaos, when you hear chaos, you think, oh, that's negative. It was something that was not in order, but that doesn't mean that it was something that was.
That's also something I taught her on another conversation when it was like a year or two ago. I had a conversation with her about the Kabbalah and what all these chaotic waters of darkness was and all that. She doesn't know what she's saying. Trust me.
Stop.
That's it.
I told y'all.
That's it right there, man.
Talmud, Kabbalah. You niggas that's a man. The Most High ain't approving of no Kabbalah.
That's where all this garbage is coming from, man.
And Lex, you don't even deal with the Bible. So I guess you rather, I'd rather deal with this man-made Kabbalah, Talmud. I'm esoteric, nigga. I see through all that shit. So I guess Napah, you try to. So if we even go into the Kabbalah,
sacrificing children and eating babies and drinking blood and all of this nonsense that this dark world has in mind.
That Madonna bullshit with the red ribbon on your goddamn wrist.
These squares and these checkered floors and these aprons and all this other garbage that they got coming from this really esoteric shit where it talks about Luciferian shit.
Damn right. That's what that is.
It comes down to this Luciferian alien hit
that's another topic. We knew,
But let me say real quick too.
Yeah, go ahead, dude, man.
You know, even to say the word esoteric, just which means hidden.
Right.
What they're saying, right? But what they're teaching, that's not hidden. It's not even real. And what they're saying when they say burn the Bible and all that, what they're saying is they believe in the. So I ain't being racist, but they believe in the so-called white man's foolishness over the Most High. They'll burn the Bible, shoot the Bible, and then quote KKK generals, Albert Pike, and people who hated our people, and they follow that.
Exactly.
Right.
It's a waste of fucking time, man.
But how is it hidden and you out here trying to tell me I'm an esoteric teacher? Listen to me. Now, which one is it? Is it hidden?
Trying to be different.
Revealed. Because you know what? If it's hidden, then we don't want to fuck with you because that's some masonry shit.
Right.
Come on. Some masonry shit. But what she doing, like I said, and a lot of them, they adding as they go. A lot of these people say they're esoteric. I wouldn't even put that label on myself. I'm esoteric. I say I'm spiritual. I say I'm spiritual. Spiritual person. I believe in the spirit realm.
Or say mystic. Mystic just means contemplative, like reflective, contemplative.
Okay. Okay, I can say that.
Yeah.
But I'm not finna sit up here and try to mumbo jumbo and mix. Well, that really don't mean this and that. I'm not gonna do that, man, because you confuse to me, a lot of y'all say that when you put that esoteric label upon yourself, now it's like, I'm a mystic. I know things more than what you. It's like I'm upgraded from you other Israelites. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. And what happened to source up or shut the F up? She didn't read no scripture, no nothing. She just freestyling.
Right. They don't do that when it's her turn. Let's keep it moving.
Show you that.
Evil or bad. So in the beginning, that is the feminine presence. The reason I say that is from the beginning, before I even get into how our people tried to reason with stories and creating making our understanding of God manifested into stories that we traditionally passed on. See, that's all religion is. We needed to fathom what that beginning was. And what did we do? We sat down, prayed.
No, first of all, there wasn't we did. There wasn't like everybody wasn't doing this. No, these teachings and the esoteric teachings came from priesthoods. Okay? And these people became in tune and was able to write the psychological drama of these stories in these texts before, and didn't other people got a hold of these texts and eventually corrupted them, like the Bible corrupted the original text, but you can still find some of the original meanings in the Bible. But it wasn't you wasn't doing nothing. You've never been a part of any priesthood. And so, but I want y'all to watch how funny this gets though.
Fasted, discussed, and then we said, okay, this is what it is. Just like what we're doing right here on your channel. So I'm getting to a point. I know I have to really.
No, go ahead. Do your thing. Do your thing.
So in the beginning, because it was feminine, oops, I froze. Because it was feminine, a feminine presence, because it was the dominance of femininity, we can call that the first feminine God in this realm. Now, outside of this realm, there's neither male or female. We're talking about the almighty power, the one that we are all universally connected to. We're not talking outside, and I don't want you to figure it's inside and outside. But what I'm trying to, I'm trying to.
You're trying to what? You're confusing yourself right now. It's inside and outside. I'm not. I don't want you to think of it as in out. No, it's all one. Okay. And I know what you're trying to say, but I'm gonna clear it up because you was listening to videos, but you don't know what you're talking about.
It's confusing though, because first is female dominance, then it's no male and no female. It's just a creator. But you see what I'm saying? So she's speaking in circles and double tongue and double talk, and she ain't making no sense.
What she's saying, man. She can't remember what she's saying, and it's
yeah, it's embarrassing and confusing. It's embarrassing on her part to even be in front of there, and she talking about she cracked the Bible code. So now, hey, all you trying to do is make your goddamn witch the goddamn teacher of us in the Bible.
The first dominance, it wasn't a dominance. It wasn't a dominance. The dark energy, or you know what I'm saying, is not dominance because there's nothing to really dominate. It wasn't like a hierarchy within that, within what we call those dark, the waters of noon or that chaotic darkness. There was nothing else to dominate. There was nothing else. You know what I'm saying? Everything came out of that. You don't get a hierarchy until you start to emanate from that darkness. So when she talking about the first dominance, that's just feminism coming out of her pores. She doesn't know what she's talking about.
Slowly pick apart the program and relate through the program as well. So it's very complex.
No, it's really not complex. You're not saying anything complex. You're just trying to weave your way around something you really don't know what you're talking about.
So the power that we can't fathom, who we say God, is not what.
Also, that's another thing that I had to teach her about. What we talk about God was the unfathomable power.
Hey, can y'all stop for 1 second?
That is not the personality in the Bible.
Just 1 second, please. All right. Well, Lex, if you call yourself a teacher, I hate to say it, man, but your students is horrible. So that reflects on you. And then I've also listened to you, and you make no sense. So I don't know how you sitting up here trying to critique her. Like she's saying, like she ain't doing the lie right. Because we catch you up too. All the time when you bring your ass over here. Let's go.
She didn't know none of that. She got all this stuff from the dark side. She's jacking our swag, talking about peace to the darkest minds of the light. Exactly, Q. The first dominance. Stop it, yo. Jeremiah Judah, you can get this work too, because you need to learn the esoteric teachings, JJ, because you are a baby, bro. You dealing with milk.
You see?
What I'm talking about. I'm talking about in this realm, the first God is feminine.
In this realm, the first God is feminine. What God are you talking about? When you say in this realm, the first God is feminine, what are you talking about? She doesn't know. She doesn't
Right.
know. In this realm,
Stop right there. Stop. Yeah, stop. Y'all see that? The first, you see? Either you dealing with Sophia or you dealing with the Bible. What you can't walk the fence, Napah. Just say you deal with Sophia. And a lot of people try to say Yahweh is Yahweh, and that was his mom. I mean, if you're gonna teach that shit, then teach that. But don't be all up in the Bible like you talking about, like it's tying in. Jude, you got anything to say?
Yes, she's not even dealing with Sophia because that's just a Greek word for wisdom, and wisdom is like, you know what I mean. Knowledge is the accumulation of facts. Wisdom is like reflecting on and contemplating on whatever until you understand, which is the third level. She's clearly, like you said, this is nothing but a gumbo of a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of this, and where is her source? She's just freestyling.
Right. There's no way that any one of us could have came on his platform saying this without somebody saying, "Where's the source?" or getting interrupted or any of that. I wouldn't even came on her and say no shit like what she's talking about.
And that's why I told her. Remember I had a quote unquote dream, and I was like, "Yo, Sister Carla or Napah, I'm not sure, but somebody is going to go over there and sell their soul."
I already knew who it was going to be.
Yeah, we see it.
I already knew. Yeah, and now she what? Just say you're not an Israelite. I don't know what you're teaching. Just you say magic and spells and witchcraft is all right with the Most High. You say that Elohim is a liar. You say the Tetragrammaton really means he's a dragon. You say really snake in the garden is Isis and Moses, and I mean, what the hell is you doing?
Do you know how fast she'd be stoned to death? I don't mean to say that on here. Do you know how fast she would get the rocks upside the skull in the wilderness?
Right.
There would be no arguing with her. Like, oh well, the Most High is a what? Dragon. Y'all know what to do. Get them bricks out.
She said he was a dragon. She said YHWH means dragon. Yahweh means dragon. Where's she? Okay, where's the source for that? Julie, you know where the source is for that?
All that
they're all seraphims. Look, all of them are seraphims according to her.
It could be the Most High bugging her out, or maybe, and when I say this, I'm not disrespecting that woman. Maybe she's not a bloodline Israelite. I mean, maybe she's not. Why would anyone else go? Why would she just? If she supposedly is an Israelite, how do you go? How do you go over there?
I'm 100. I can't prove I'm 100% bloodline Israelite. So I mean, that ain't even the case. It just what about it's your teachings? The Most High is a dragon. What does she mean by that? Esoterically speaking, Judah.
She's trying to say that the Most High is evil. Like that's what Lex teaches. He teaches that the Most High is evil and Satan is good.
Thank you. She said the Most High is a liar. The council of Elohims or the Elohim's a liar. She said a council of Elohims came down and told Adam, don't eat from this tree over here. When I read that was not no Adam talking to 5 people, type of 5 different entities. That was a one-on-one to me. That was the Most High power. What do you get from that?
I mean, she's on that Lex Vortex, Aleister Crowley, Albert Pike mess, man. No,
I'm asking you, did you get that? Like when you read that, was you like, okay, yeah, well, shit, like 8 or 9 smaller G's told Adam, you better not mess with that. or did you get it like it was a commandment from the Most High, the Creator? She said that wasn't the Creator that told him that. So so now let's go there.
The Most High told us, or Adam and Eve, to not eat from, right? Remember the word tree also means ots. It means counsel or information. Don't internalize this, because this is what the other, you know what I'm saying? And if you read further, it says that there were angels that did descend on earth and they taught man witchcraft.
Okay.
And that's the knowledge we're not supposed to be learning, because it tells you don't perform witchcraft. It's an abomination.
Right. Okay, so maybe that's what she meant by Elohim's a lie.
Yeah, she says it. She says, "Oh, we're the angels wanted to keep us from. God wanted to keep us from. Or she'll say, she words it differently, which is, it sounds bugged out. But what she's trying to say is like you said, she thinks that learning witchcraft and all this and all that whatever is okay, when you have to use demons and all sorts of other stuff to do that. That's not the Most High or angels working with you. That's the knowledge of evil.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Let's keep moving, Sister Corinne.
God, and so what God was that?
Okay. Then came in a second power balancing, a second power.
You already messed up right there. There's no second power. There's only, even in your Bible, there's only one power. So what is this second power? Then came in a second power to balance it. No, the one power is, it splits. Soon as it starts creating you get a split into duality. But it still just emanates from one power. Now you're just talking about polarity, not a second power. Or like there was a first female God and then another male God appeared. Like, yo, you don't know what you're talking about, yo.
Which is masculine. That masculine power that balanced out, and then creation began. What I'm trying to say is, you have.
You see how she did? What I'm trying to say is, yeah. What are you trying to say, bro?
You have to have that mindset in every level that you go. I always tell my students, and I tell everyone, if you want to see the macrocosm.
She always tells her students. Who is
oh, shit. Who's her students, y'all?
Oh, the special needs class.
I mean, come on, man. Where's she teaching at? Have y'all ever seen Napah in front of a class teaching anybody besides the idiots over there on side of the TV?
Absolutely not.
Come on, man. Her students. She up there capping. Her students.
Whoever her students are, bro. Man, oh man, oh man. Napah Shadah has students.
Who are your students? This is your student. Lex. This is your student. The apple don't fall too far.
Who is her students, bro? Y'all
Who's
should be ashamed of you. Y'all are.
Stop for 1 second. Stop.
Napah Shadah is your
man. Who is her teacher? This is what you teach?
Lex, that's her teacher.
Yeah, what's that about? See, really, he mad because he didn't get to get on Sarnetta and do his dark side rendition. I ask him every year. Okay, tell me about the dark side. Where you get it from? He can never tell me. But you always talking about the Bible, and you may use exclamation and all that shit. This shit come from the Bible, bro. You taking stuff from the Bible. Outside of the Bible, where's he getting it from, Judah Nash? Where?
Yeah. I mean, they're either making it up or they're listening to these demons. I'm not saying like the spiritual demons. I'm talking about, the Esau and his demonic foolishness. Who makes up? Man, Albert Pike and them, the Masons, they tell you they deceive the people. They know what they're saying is fake.
Yeah. So masonry, they want to be masonry and Alpha Phi, Pi Phi, and Boule, all that shit. Gatekeepers. These are people that try to keep us behind with all this foolishness. Pacifies. From the truth.
I want to ask you about why, because me and I ask this all the time. When we watch this video, my wife always asks, are they doing this on purpose?
Yes.
Is someone telling them to do this? Like, what? Why are they doing this?
Yes. Yes. There's no excuse. Ignorance to the law is no excuse, right? There's no excuse. They know, man. They have a different agenda.
I mean, is there someone behind the scenes that's telling them to do this?
Yeah. Come on, man. They can't be that stupid. Let's listen to Napah make up stuff as it go and listen to her teacher take credit.
Master teacher of esoteric knowledge, man. Like, you better off just subscribing to like a Phil Valentine page or something, bro. Like, what's going on? Oh man, let's go though.
You have to look at the microcosm. Okay, so we're looking at that. You say, okay, the question was, why was it phased out? That's the ultimate unadulterated purity of understanding. That's the first God, the first government, the first dominance of this realm. Then as we go forward, we talk about the creation of mankind. I'm still talking about the creation story.
What? Yeah, you didn't jump. Let me just play this, bro. Peace to the darkest minds of the light, everyone.
What the hell is he talking about?
First we got this first power, and then we talking about the creation of mankind. Okay.
Well, she broke the Bible code.
The creation of mankind, you hear about male and female being created.
Uh-huh.
Has anything she said, Judaizers, seem like she has broken a Bible code? Whatever code supposed to be broken.
No, it sounds like she got shut out of the Bible and they locked the doors, and she got escorted off the Bible grounds off the premises.
Right. Sounded a dumbass over there acting like he's sitting around intelligence.
Right.
He's jumping the box. Hey, unloosen that damn bandana. It's popping your brain. Let's go.
Hey, wait, before you start, JJ, remember this?
Yeah.
Remember Atum. So if they try to go use Kemet, which she'll try to reference Kemet.
Right.
Mother, remember Atum. This is my Shabbat, so I'm trying to keep it clean. Atum masturbated and gave birth to the other gods. There wasn't no female involved.
Right. But this feminine dominance started it all, right? According to her, because you said Gab was you said Noon was hanging over Gab with his phallus in his mouth. Right? Noon. What you say? What you say that shadow over Gab with his phallus in his mouth name? Noon, yep. Right? Noon. Right. That's supposed to be the dominance. But those are just kids of according to the Kemetic thought of Atum, who ejaculated them into existence. So where is she? Even if you go to Kemet, it don't line up with what the hell they teach. You're just making up shit. And sounding a slow ass up there. Yeah, that's right. True. She broke the Bible code. She ain't even talking about the Bible. Nothing she said got anything to do with what a layman could just sit down and read the book and say, okay, yeah, it says that Geb did this and Noom, and none of that stuff she said is adding up. Look how she got her hands up there like she knows she talking about to pop her brain. You know what? Let's stick to the information.
Okay. Then you go forward and then you hear about man and woman being created. Now, throughout time, if you notice, the woman, because of the writings of the stories being changed, the woman, I'm talking about Abrahamic religion, the woman is being said, oh, she's the problem.
Hold on, aren't you in the Abrahamic religions?
Right.
This is what is so crazy about, and you got Sarnetta looking like over there, looking like he about to start breakdancing, like he was in a movie breakdancing in the 80s, bro.
Beat
What's
it.
going on, bro? Like,
Yeah,
this
beat
woman
street.
is driving you nuts, bro. This thing got on a silk shirt and a silk bandana, looking like Ozone in the 80s over there. Like, what's going on over here, bro? But anyway, let's go on.
She's the weak link. She came out of man. You listened to her. But before that,
but ain't this your faith and your culture? I mean, hey, come on, it's time for you to make a decision, Napah. Just go over to the comedic side of the fence, yo, and rock with Sarnetta. You can't be sitting around talking about you're a Hebrew Israelite, and then you talk about there's grape in the Bible. Now you're talking about the Bible's misogynistic and all this stuff, but you sit around talking about you're a Hebrew Israelite and the Most High power and all this, and you're trying to teach esoteric knowledge. You're all over the place. You're not even
All
black,
over
yo.
the
This
place.
is just crazy, bro.
All over the place.
with African spirituality, going back to the story about the darkness, now I'm outside of the Bible. See, I'm jumping in and out. All of these creations.
Yeah, you are jumping in and out. You're going in and out of consciousness because you don't know what you're talking about.
Don't know what
stories new. All of these spiritualities, I should say, they said the mother was the first. Oh, I see the baby coming from the mother. The mother is the first. So we will revere the mother. We will revere her along with the father. But we see the mother is the first foundational leader. She's the first power. You know, I have to be careful to say the first. When I say first God, it makes people's heads spin off their shoulders. But in this realm, with the understanding of God and gods, the mother is the first God. That was no problem when people were not.
So how
when mankind was new, when mankind.
Okay, so Judith, how is she breaking the Bible code? What is she talking about?
The thing she's saying is completely backwards. This is not a slight at women, but if you he's going to go into later.
Bible code.
I mean, but it said that Eve came from. You already know what she's going to. We'll get to it later. Eve came from Adam.
Right.
Not just that.
She break the Bible code.
What? It's just
the fuck going on? Excuse my language. What the hell going on? Everybody that's out here listening. Napah, did you even listen to yourself before this came out your goddamn mouth? Like in your brain, did you hear this? I'm getting ready to say this, and something in your brain said, "No, don't say that. I sound like an idiot." What the heck? What's he say, man? I mean, you all over the place, and she broke a Bible code. And then this is how I know that all these well, how many Hebrews you got over there? Who he got?
Nobody. Oh, maybe Elder Yahweh might come through. Might come.
Who the regular? Cesaria?
Yeah.
And he just sold out. He worried about bath and body butters. Slick your beard down and you know all that. 25. It's always a 25% off discount. That means he already up the price. It ain't no 25. Whatever the price is.
Oh, sorry.
Listen, whatever the price is, it should be 25% less than that. All the time you get why all the time you get a 25% discount? I mean, come on, man.
And we asked, we were asking amongst ourselves. We were like, we know that Tazariak said he's like, I don't debate women, but as an Israelite, wouldn't somebody stand up and say, sister, you know that what you're saying is not biblical, But no one says anything, which is weird. Like you said, no one. Everybody just gets mum. You get quiet.
Because you know why? They silence the voices of me and you and a Black Jesus minister, and that. Cause then they get the little simps over there. Tazariak, he ain't gonna say shit. Cause they always been in line with each other. Okay, look, I'm gonna come in front of your camp and cause a commotion, and then you talk shit and talk about something on the TV. We make money. Well, okay, whatever. They always been in line. Even when ISUPK is wrong, Tazariak's there. Even when something else is wrong, Tazariak's gonna be there. Or something else is gonna be there if ISUPK wrong. And Tazariak gonna be there if something else is wrong. That's that union, that bond will never break. Tazariak, I mean, Saturday don't care about the rest of ISUPK. It's Tazariak. That's it. You see, he don't have the rest of them goofies on there. He only got one goofy.
Yeah. Has Johanna ever been over there?
Johanna come on there, and then when now remember, who been keeping this show afloat for a while? Black Jesus Minister was on there, keeping the show afloat. And then the one time that he bring Johanna on there, Black Jesus can't question. Tazariak call in and throw Black Jesus Minister off. And that's what happened. Your champion. You threw your champion off. I almost called him a B. But why ain't you addressing that babysitting center that Rock said is in the bottom of her stomach? Huh? The nursery home, Sonetta. He tried to sweep it on the rug and be hush about it. But you made a big deal behind the scenes on a conversation that women was talking about, and you threw me in it. I said, son, leave that shit alone, bro. We already talked about that, bro. I've been told her to beat it.
Facts.
3 times, stop calling. But now Rack has even took it to 5 times different, 5 levels higher than what I said. And you ain't said a word. So yeah, I'm gonna put the pressure on you. Are you gonna go dig up his record and all that type of stuff, son? Are you gonna defend your queen? Is it? You can even come out and say, is that false news that Rod Rack and Les Vortex is putting out? You ain't even said that, Sonetta. Frankie?
Hey, he said it. He was wrong when he said it too. It was ugly.
Right.
And he's been hitting that. He's been
babysitting
the whole time.
And in her stomach.
He tried to replace me as Saw Netter and tried to replace Shalomi as Napah. He's like, whose legs are those? First off, Shalomi is very skinny, and those weren't her legs. We know who's kind of a reddish copper color. That's the woman on the screen. I mean, we all are, but I mean, you know whose legs those were. And
yeah.
Yeah.
Now we got to use the same logic that you did, Sarnetta. Remember, you had a faceless picture because you was mad at me. So you went after one of my exes. And you said, this faceless picture with an ass was Carla. You bet your life on it. So now you got to use that same goddamn logic, Sarnetta. When we going faceless, legs, and a picture that dude thumb up her butt with 3 moles on it.
Oh yeah.
If it's 3 moles, because somebody told me, yeah, man, only he would know if it's 3 moles on the ass. So Sonetta, if she got 3 moles on the ass, sure. But those pictures been floating around anyway, right? You can't get mad at me. JJ just told her to beat it. This dude said he got a nursery home in her stomach and all his kids hanging out.
He said that's our bitch, Shanetta. That's our bitch.
Yeah, he's trying to keep it on the rug now, everybody. No. You keep that same energy that you kept with me when you came with a one-sided story. So I'm asking you to present your side of the story so then I can make my decision, because I'm a fair and just man, unlike you. Huh? So don't even get mad at us about us recapping the ignorance that you're saying on your show when there's a guy out there talking about that's our bitch. Sonetta, whose bitch is this? Hey, I mean, come on, like it, y'all. Yeah.
He went hard on him.
Yeah, he did. And Sonetta trying to act like he don't see it. You peekaboo at everything that go on in these goddamn YouTube streets. So I guess JJ got to kick it off for you to kick it off. Huh? JJ got to kick it off and bring it to your awareness, because I know you watching. Let's get back to this fool trying to teach us something.
It was fresh when mankind was functioning in order and balance. As time went on, the power, for whatever reason.
All right, if that's the case, then you should throw the Bible away. Like, you're confusing the people.
Right.
If the first,
throw it away.
Deity was the great mother, then what are you doing worshiping some male deity, some male misogynistic, homicidal maniac named YHWH, and talking about you're a Hebrew Israelite? Like, which one is it? Sonetta, can you tell us before you do a head spin or a back spin with that silk bandana on? Looking like you about to go on the soul train out this piece? Yo, it's wild out here, bro.
Males, they wanted to, how can I say, gain, they felt an imbalance. So they said, we need to put the woman down. We need to not let her know about her divinity.
They felt the imbalance? How, if they felt the imbalance, then how would they find balance by saying,
stop.
We
Can
need
we
to
stop
not
1 minute, please?
let the woman know about.
Not one source, Judah Nazareth. Where is she getting this from? Just off the top of the dome?
I just asked. I'm not like my wife knew, but I just said that. I'm like, where is she getting this from? Oh,
right.
They felt that. Okay, where does it say they felt? Who's they? What? This is crazy.
Who? When?
Christians.
But nobody's saying nothing. Chris Harris, you always want to challenge people on that show, but we know you kissing ass and get along too. You know goddamn well she just making up shit. You ain't even saying nothing. Tazariak ain't saying nothing. Jabari ain't saying nothing because he probably agree with the shit. Who else they got over there?
Pastor Bennett,
Asar, and Hotel. Y'all just letting it get away with this. This is why Black Jesus Minister and I, we came over there, we kept balance on the show. That's real talk. Let's keep moving, fam.
Before he started, if you notice too, he's trying to bring in new people, and it ain't working. He had some dude said something, the blackness of the Bible. I forgot. No one even knows these people. Like, but you're right. It's like once we exposed these dudes, we got, he don't want to even deal with us anymore. He's trying to bring in some new young fools to try to clown.
So Apostle fell off. Apostle, you got to go in hard. You got to go because he'll let you back over there. Go in and answer this shit. Where are you getting this? But it's one main person that's taking responsibility for it, and you just as bad. You worse. Cause we'd already caught you up next over here, man, and you make no sense at all. Especially when you ran up on Kamisa. But I got to keep it 7,000. Kamisa say some esoteric stuff that I don't agree with. Mighty Hebrew say some esoteric stuff that I don't agree with. Definitely Napah and the other Lex definitely don't agree with nothing they say. I can kind of relate to Commission and Mighty Hebrew, but these other ones,
and this is no diss to Mighty Hebrew either, but that brother will admit that he is getting his stuff from the Theosophical Society and the Hindus and all of this stuff. You know, he admits it because he knows they don't come from the Torah.
Right. So, yeah. I mean, see, so even that's straying off from the Bible, and that's no disrespect to them. But this is why I said, all you esoterics, I can get all y'all in the room together, and y'all all come from different views. I guess y'all all come from different school of thoughts who add the Bible, who add the Quran, who add Kemet, who add everything together in a melting pot. And I would respect it better if y'all would just say, well, we adding all this together. I'm a reformer like Malachi Z. York. Malachi Z. York whole plan was to go to each different doctrine and reform it. Pay attention. Yasha taught me that. I said, you know what? You're right. Because he went from this to this to this to this, and he tries to reform it. He even said, Yasha even said he claimed to be the great reformer. Like a motherfucker, like a Martin Luther or some shit like that. Didn't Martin Luther call himself? Not Martin Luther King, y'all. The white Martin Luther.
Yes.
Didn't he call himself a great reformer, some shit like that, Judas?
Yes, it's where you get the Reformation.
All right. Yeah. So there you go. So that's what Malachi Z. York has done, and he, to be honest, in our little circle, in our little community, he has affected more people than anybody. Unc West used to be one. Goddamn it, Tahuti, Wu Jai, Sanjetti, all these niggas used to polite. All of them was affected by this Malachi Z. York, right? But all these niggas got mumbo jumbo different shit.
Yes, and they are basically atheists. They tell you, Albert Pike can tell you, once you get into that Freemasonry, all that weirdo mess, your mind gets jumbled up. You won't believe nothing after that, and that was the whole intent. You get your mind wrapped up and blah 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 blah, and the next thing you know, you'd be like, oh man, the Bible ain't even real.
Right. After a while, the Bible ain't shit.
Yep.
Bible ain't shit.
All of
it's
them.
Made about man. But and then Reggie wants to put Dr. Clark and Dr. What's the other one? Dr. Ben, Dr. Yochanan, more status over than the prophets of the Bible. I said, God damn.
And they never. Well, they're not here, no longer here. But the infodishis and all this, these dudes, they come with this Masonic mumbo jumbo. Notice that they never get challenged. They never debate. They just come on and lecture people and try to put the witchcraft on our people and lead them astray and keep them in sin. But they don't never get challenged. And some that are like the same thing you do in Nepal, the same thing you do with Infodishi, same thing you do with all the rest of these Phil Valentine, all these fake teachers. They don't get challenged. Right? They just get a chance to just spew their nonsense, and the dummies eat it up.
And then the people who don't eat it up get blocked in his audience, get timed out.
Well, that's why the channel's failing.
Yeah.
His last, and I ain't dissing Sonnetter, but let's just keep it a buck. We got to call a spade. He's trying to get the money, so he even got Guerrilla Hebrew versus Garfield for a debate to get that money going because people are not donating. The views are dropping off. There's no information coming out, no real information. It's over. Like at least when I say this, I'm not patting us on the back. I'm saying we are public figures. People know us because we put the work in. He's trying to get some novice people no one ever heard of. Ain't no one listening to them. They're not getting challenged.
Napah is his champion. She's not getting challenged. She over there poking all the regulars, Reggie, Jabari, especially Tazaria. She called out Chris Harris, Garfield. I don't give a damn if you're a man or woman. It's about the mind. Yeah, I'll debate you. Whoop your ass, talking about some goddamn Jesus Christ, Yeshua is a serpent in the garden. No Old Testament, and she gonna prove that in the Old Testament? How? And then now all of a sudden, the Most High is a dragon, and the Elohims are liars. Come on, man.
Wait. And she said, okay, so wait. If she says Jesus is a snake, and then Eve is the Most High, but it clearly says there'll be hatred between the serpent seed and Eve's seed. So I'm confused. Wait, can you make? I'm sorry.
Yeah. The woman, nothing but. Did she say Eve was the Most High? I didn't hear her say that one.
Yeah, well, she said it later on. Yes. So now Eve, who's supposed to be the Most High, is fighting against Jesus.
Dude, don't even try to put it together, bro.
Yeah, it's you're messing around with aneurysm.
And then that's our whole goal. Kareem, go ahead and start it back up.
And don't forget about the rape doctrine.
Yeah, all that, man. You know, come on. Yeah.
About her divinity.
Yeah, the Most High.
That's you don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, the Most High is okay with
because really.
Remember that, y'all? That's why I challenged her.
Yeah, she said that.
You got on there and said the Most High is okay with rape, and then when I get to the debate, she said, "Oh well, man made these laws, and rape is okay in the Bible under certain circumstances." You see what I'm saying? That's how they switched it up.
Yeah, the Israelite men was running around here taking women and just raping them if they're not married.
And that ain't nothing but son of the parrot. That she just son of the parrot. He's scared to get his ass in front of the camera in the debate. So if she get beat up, it ain't him. He's safe. All right, I'm ready.
And that's why I say people got to study the histories of priesthoods. Because what's happening here with the whole removing the feminine and imbalance is really, and that's another show, but it's a battle of these priesthoods. But yes, a lot of the woman's priesthood was usurped, but she don't know what she's talking about. She's talking about males felt the imbalance. No, they caused the imbalance. If you remove the feminine principle, you're not feeling the imbalance, you're causing the imbalance. This
because we need to bring ourselves up. Does that make sense? I mean, I'm gonna let you jump in because you're starting to. Are you there, Sonnetter? I knew you were fading. Sonnetter.
Help me out, son. That I'm going in and out of consciousness right now. I need you right now.
Yeah, he can't help. He's dumb in the bottom.
You know what I'm saying? Where you at, son? Because bring me back. You know, get me back on track. I'm kind of scrambled in the brain right now. Oh man!
She wanted a bomb, whistle, and bells. Sonnetter, you late on you want bombs, whistles, and bells. You know, that's what's going on. But Julie, hey, you gonna do a recap on it. I mean, what angle was you coming from?
I'm gonna pull out the scriptures, whatever. Whoever want to like join again. This has to be done over again and again. People, we can't have agent foolishness.
Right.
So JJ, if you want to come on, brother, and do it again, I know you're probably going to be tired of it. But
hell no.
Oh, okay.
Shit, no, hell no.
Yeah, this
We gonna
has to
keep.
stop.
We gonna keep. This could be a part 2, 3, 4 because I mean it's madness. Broke the Bible code? What code?
Right. No, I don't mean to cut you off, JJ, but let's keep it. Like I said,
Hey, go ahead and host it for a couple minutes, man, because I gotta go. I gotta go upstairs real quick, man.
All right, I won't be long.
I gotta make another phone call on another phone. All right.
All right.
So whenever you see some bullshit, stop it. I'll be back in about 3 minutes, Judah.
Okay. All right,
yeah, do your thing. Yep, do your thing.
All right. So for those listening,
when it's time to stop, stop.
Okay. So remember, y'all. According to this woman, she's gonna say that Eve is the Most High. YHWH. That's what she's gonna say. She's gonna say Jesus is the serpent. Okay. Jesus, according to her, deceived the Most High, Eve, and then Eve had a baby through a human being who ruled over her, who was Adam. And do you see what I'm saying? You'll pop a blood vessel in your brain trying to figure out what it don't even make no sense. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Cream. I'm sorry, sister.
It's too funny. Are you ready?
Yes.
Oh, you're on the phone. So anyway,
yes, Napah.
Yeah, no, so basically what I'm saying is throughout time, writings were changed. Mother was extracted, but in the beginning, there was God with the wife. There was the mother worship, and there was no problem with the mother worship.
Now you can tell this is somebody who hasn't heard this before. Like this is conscious community talk, bro. Like Dr. Ben was talking about this, John Henry Clark, Sarah Sugasetti, the Dark Side, Barashango, every Afrocentric scholar on earth was talking about the removement of the feminine principle. But Sarnetta, for some reason, does a video talking about Napah Shadah cracking the Bible code through esoteric knowledge. She doesn't even know what she's talking about, bro.
So I kind of went a little deep into the very core of it. How
she says she went deep into the very core of it. Really? No, you didn't go deep. Like, that wasn't deep at all, bro. That was the basics. You know what I'm saying?
Mother was the first God and is the first God in this realm. People get triggered in this realm. When I say,
I'm not gonna be long-winded, y'all. Look, the feminine. Remember, we're not talking about man and a woman. Just qualities of nature. The feminine and male principle. The Torah, as Zaquan said, Elder Zaquan said, the Torah is wisdom. That's the Holy Spirit. And if you notice, the Torah is very, very venerated. So that is our feminine principle. And we must be born through her. Yahweh Shah said in the New Testament, you must be born again. He didn't mean go back up in your mama's womb. He meant you must come through the water, which is the Torah, the wisdom. So the feminine principle is the most elevated principle in the scriptures. Wisdom, 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 wisdom. Female gender, not an actual woman with breast and the quality. So the feminine principle is not done away with in Israelite culture. It's very much the primary. The Most High is the male, but he created the female wisdom, and he always says, get wisdom, 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 wisdom. That's the feminine principle, the feminine aspect of the Most High. So, and it's very much venerated, and we have to use wisdom to understand and to be born again in this. That's and the word spirit means mind. So you must be born again in the mind through wisdom, through our mama. I'm sorry, sister. Go ahead, sister.
In this realm, there's a lot that I could tell you. I mean,
let me ask you.
There's a lot that I could tell. What could you tell us? What do you mean in this realm? Tell us, please. Tell us. The first God in this realm. So is there another God in another realm? Which God are you talking about? I mean, what's going on here, bro? Yo, that's what I'm saying. Like, the reason why I'm doing, because Sarnetta is playing games, bro. He know this woman is not qualified to teach nothing, bro. I ain't gonna say nothing, but like, what are you talking about, bro? The woman was the first God in this realm. I could say a lot about that, but bro, there's only, everything is one. All right, the whole universe is one thing. That's it, bro. And we'll talk about what this male. I'm gonna show you what this male and female thing is in a minute, bro.
Where did you get this? The question.
Oh my God! Wait till y'all hear this. Listen to this right here. Listen close to how she answers this question, and this will tell it.
Did they say, "Oh my God"?
This right here will tell it.
They said, "Oh my God."
Oh, listen.
Question Ibrahim Y is asking, Nepal, where did you get this information from?
Right. I got it from the Most High. I started.
Are you serious?
Wait a minute. Judah, did you hear it?
And that's Deuteronomy 13, false prophet. You heard it. I heard it. You already know what would happen in the wilderness. There'd be a big pile of bricks, and they'd be like, "What's that pile of bricks?" And they'd be like, "That's her new home."
That's how you hear. Oh. She said she got it from the Most High. Wow. She said the Most High, wait a minute. The Most High told her there was a feminine dominance in the beginning. Let's go.
Did y'all just hear what she just said? So somebody in the chat said, where did you get this information from? And this scrambled egg brain said, I got it from the Most High.
Scrambled brain.
No, you didn't, bro. This is all over the internet. You did not get this information from the Most High. The Most High, what you just said, the God of the universe did not have a conversation with you. Yo, she said I got it from the Most High. So the Most High told you this. Huh?
Look how she got her hand.
Bro. Like she's some magical priestess. Like I got it from the Most High. No, bro, you was watching YouTube videos like everybody else, bro.
There you go. There you go.
There's no, everybody's like, she's been listening. No, I don't go and listen to people and copy their.
Yes, you do.
It would be inauthentic. I wouldn't be excited about it. Now, of course, there are teachings that I hear.
Of course, there are I don't go listen to stuff. No, I wouldn't be genuine. But of course, there are teachings that I hear.
Double talk,
bro.
Double talk, Judah. You hear?
Absolutely. And she would listen. She would have to be up. She would have to go back to heaven for this. This is you know what it says. Your hands shall not spare her. This is gonna be Gentiles gonna be pushing us off the way to throw a brick. That's blasphemy. And who does she mean by the Most High? Maybe she's not talking about Yahweh. She might be talking about Satan or the serpent, right? Because let me guess, her Most High told her to go to HOK and quote unquote marry a man that blasphemes Yahweh and makes a living off of it. But the Most High told her to go marry. He talking to her and said, "Hey, go marry a guy that blasphemes me." And come on, man.
Right. And had Rod Rock as a side piece. Whose bitch is this?
Right. Now we got Lex in the building. He's over here.
Yeah.
He's in the chat.
Hey, tell him to jump on with his pseudoism. You ought to be ashamed of your sex, Lex Vortex. All this confusion. Now I see where she getting it from. No, well, I don't want to see you typing. Jump on here so me and Judah can beat you up. Let's go. Let's keep playing.
Yo.
You know, from every different, you can't even, I mean, I could read Nietzsche, which has zero to do with Black consciousness in your eyes, in most people's eyes. But for me, I know it, everything's connected. I could read Nietzsche and be like, oh, light bulb. The Most High is not, when you say the word, when you say the name Yahweh, that's not the God of all power.
That's another thing she got from the dark side. But it still doesn't make no sense. Now, everyone who watches us know that YHWH is Satan, the real devil. But she's claiming to be a Hebrew Israelite. The Bible declares that YHWH is the Most High.
Whoa. Stop.
Now, where does she get that teaching from?
Stop real quick. Judah,
Yes.
do you agree that the Tetragrammaton is Satan?
Heck no. That's some white man Luciferian foolishness.
Right. Where's you getting this from, bro? Who's just doing?
Relax.
Yeah, I mean, come on. Did the Masons teach you this in school? Is the great architect in the sky? Well, look, that's your God over there in masonry. The great architect in the sky. You gotta believe in some kind of creator God to even be a Mason. Go ahead and introduce yourself. Tell everybody where you come from. You got the floor.
What's up, my brothers? Peace and love, and break the chains, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, obviously there is understandings that people had. They was taught since they was born, since they was children. So there's a lot of programs running in people's head. Yeah, I believe that YHWH is Satan, and the Bible says he's Satan.
Okay, whoa, stop. See, we're not gonna go too fast. We're gonna get back to this video. But YHWH. This is breaking news, everybody. You heard it here first on the lines there from Lex Vortex. The Tetragrammaton is Satan. Where's your source?
The Bible and other sources.
No. Where is your source? Where is the consensus?
Why do you gotta have a consensus?
Because then that means you making shit up as you go. Who agrees with you on that? How many people? I ask you that.
Millions. But it doesn't.
Millions.
But you don't need the. But hold on, brother. Let's talk about it. Mm-hmm. You don't need the agreement.
Okay,
of
I'm with
people for something to be true.
Okay, you're right.
Because even
now, can you show me that just somewhere in writing where I can find this? Can you share your screen? No, you can't.
No, you can read about it in this. It's called the Book of John, the Gospel of John, in the Nag Hammadi text. The same way that text shows that the Yahweh is.
They took that. Okay, that's one of them. Okay, so let me ask you this. So,
and not only that, in the Bible, especially in the New Testament, which should have never been joined with the Old Testament, makes it clear that YHWH is the adversary. That's why when you check out Jesus, he never used the name YHWH, and he told the Jews, I know who your father is. And who was he talking about? The God they worship. That's why he never referred to the creator as YHWH. He always said father. And he said they never knew the father. So who's the other God?
Can Well,
And then
I
when you
understand
start,
that. Can you show me this in some kind of, you know?
what do you mean? Show you it in some kind of what? I just told you there's many texts, all the Gnostic texts, and even in the New Testament, if you know how to understand it, it's showing you
Okay.
two different personalities, bro.
Yeah. Well, so you fuck with like the Talmud and the Kabbalah, right?
I didn't say nothing about the Talmud and the Kabbalah.
Okay, so you
See,
said
you're
in the
not
book.
even, bro. You're not even
No,
trying.
listen, bro. No, listen, no, because you can't come over here and interrupt the show. Listen. So, can you put up the book of John, whatever you said it was, on your screen in the next 5 minutes? We're gonna go into 5 more minutes of you going in
Nah,
on.
man, go read it, bro. Like I'm not. Nah,
No.
it's there.
Okay, so is that book credible?
Yeah, it's just as
So,
credible as any other book.
what
But
year
you
it come
don't
out?
even got to pull up the book of John. You can read it in the Bible, your Bible, when it said who told David to number Israel. Crickets.
The Most High.
No.
So,
There's no crickets. Hold up. You know why I didn't answer that? Because you didn't even answer my question by presenting your information. I'm not going to
I'm
sit here
presenting
and
it now. That's
go
why I
ahead.
asked you who
So
told
read it.
David to number Israel.
No. Read, bro. Read what you said about why the Tetragrammaton is really
All right, so let
Satan.
me give you the scripture. And you'll pull it up, and it'll clearly tell you in the Bible that Satan told
Give me the
David
scripture. Give me
to
the scripture.
number Israel. Hold on, I'm about to get it for you.
Okay, so how did that deal with the Tetragrammaton?
Because one verse says the Tetragrammaton told him to number them, and then another verse said Satan. But since y'all don't know how to read symbolism, you don't understand what it's telling you.
Say that again. The Tetragrammaton told what?
Told David.
A Tetragrammaton. Okay, wait. The writing. Okay, tell me what first. Let's start from the beginning. Tetragrammaton. That is the Most High's writing name, right?
No, that's not the Most High's name.
YHWH.
That name. All scholars know that name was injected in the text around 600 BC. So
600 years before Christ. Okay, so what's wrong with that? 600 years before Christ.
Yeah, right? The name it was later added to the
Old Testament.
Brother, you're unlearned. I'm trying to tell you something. You keep just going on and on. The name was later added to the text. That's why in the beginning you have El and Elohim, and then later the YHWH is added to the text. All scholars know this.
Can you pull it up, bro, and show us that means Satan? That's all I want. Other than that, we're gonna continue with the video while you find it. Go ahead, Kareem.
I introduced this woman to those Gnostic type teachings. She used to argue with us about it. You know what I'm saying? But now she's saying that YHWH is not the Most High power, but yet she's a Hebrew Israelite. And like Sonetta, to get this woman off the stage.
All right, stop right there. Now he's saying, so he's like, how dare you say that YHWH is not the Most High power? You see how you just
right for her, bro.
For her.
Are you? It's like JJ. Sometimes I swear you slow, bro. Like
I'm slow.
I'm saying that she's contradictive, that she's riding the fence, because she said that she agrees that Yahweh is the great dragon, and she said that, but yet she's claiming to be a Hebrew Israelite that follows the Bible. How is that not correct?
In your teachings, you taught her that YHWH is Satan.
Exactly, that's the point. But she's not.
So who created Satan?
Yo, bro,
Who
this
created
dude,
Satan?
bro.
Who? No, it's rapid fire, bro. Ain't no
Nobody created Satan, bro.
So Satan's real, but the Most High is not real, right?
No, none of that is real.
But why is
there is no.
Why is Satan? Okay, what is Satan then?
I'm going according.
Well, what's Satan? What's Satan? What's Satan? What is it? Where did he come from?
Satan is a character in the Bible.
But why is? But the Tetragrammaton represents the character in the Bible.
Yes,
Satan?
it's masking itself.
So who created Satan then?
It's masking itself as the source.
Who created the YHWH? That's what I'm asking you. I'm trying to get an understanding, bro. I'm not trying to put you on the hot seat.
What do you mean? Who created it?
Where did you get it from?
Where did I get what from?
YHWH.
The Bible.
Is it real?
It's real to some.
Is it real to you?
No.
What's the dark side?
The dark side is the source from which all things emanate from.
Can you show me that in the source?
What's that?
Can you show me that in an ancient source?
Yeah, the book of Genesis.
The book of Genesis, can you do it outside the Bible?
Right. Well, I thought the Bible
Yeah, you can go to the any creation story. You can go to the Kemetic creation story. It's called the waters of Noon, the primordial waters of darkness. You'll see that same, and that's where you
is
get
that primordial water of darkness? Is that like Satan too then?
No, that's not Satan. When you talk about the primordial waters, you're talking about.
I heard of the dragon.
Oh,
okay, wait.
God, bro.
You
jumping around.
No,
JJ.
you teach that YHWH is Satan,
Hold
right?
on, but why'd you jump around?
No, because this is rapid fire.
Yeah, but you got to seek to get an understanding instead of just trying to win an argument. That's why you guys don't learn. You asked me about. You said, "What is the dark side?"
Instead of winning a logical.
You asked me, "What is the dark side?"
When you don't even know how to teach.
The dark. How I don't know how to teach if you ain't listening to what I'm trying to say.
All right, go ahead, man. Teach us about the dark side. Go ahead. You got the floor. 2 minutes.
All right, so it represents a lot of things. One thing is, like I said, all things emanate from what we call darkness. You know what I'm saying? We can see that even in the creation of man. When you're created in darkness in the womb, that same creation process is described in most all creation stories. You have these primordial waters. You have it even in the Bible in Genesis when it starts off, and darkness was upon the face of the deep, and the Spirit of the Lord moved upon the waters. If you go look up those words in the Hebrew to tell you that it's darkness, these primordial waters. In Kemet, they call it the waters of noon. In psychology, we call it the subconscious mind.
Okay, but listen to this.
In science, we call it dark.
How do you know science? How do you know that?
There's no light in the womb, bro.
How do you know?
Until you bust a nut in it.
How do you know? How do you know this? You stating that like it's scientific.
Because, well, and this is where it gets a little retarded. Unless you think there's a light bulb in the pussy, bro, it's darkness inside the body. Because I know there's no light bulb in the pussy. Then I've been up in pussy.
The body has bioelectricity, so you're wrong.
The body has bioelectricity, but it's not shy. But there's no in the womb. There's no. I mean, that's just common sense. We're just getting ridiculous now.
No, you being ridiculous from your whole logic, bro.
There's
no, I didn't say there was no. The body emanates light from the flow of electricity.
Let's just cut to the chase. Tell me how Jesus Christ.
That's called when electricity moves, it generates light and magnetism.
But hold on, bro.
That's called electromagnetic.
Okay. All right. Okay, listen. Okay,
you see what I'm saying? Like, just like you're just in denial about everything,
I'm gonna get you one point though, so I'm gonna let you have that one. All right. So you taught her that there was a Jesus Christ, right? That
No,
was a
well,
serpent. No. I got you on tape. Don't do that. You taught her that the Jesus Christ is a serpent in a garden that deceived Adam and Eve esoterically. Go.
no, that didn't deceive them esoterically. That actually brought them enlightenment.
It was
Now,
Jesus
when you
Christ,
look,
right?
yeah, because what you got to realize is, all right, so you read the
But you
Bible
did.
like a brother.
Hold up,
Let
man. But wait, but
I'm
you just
going
told us.
to
Wait, but you told us Jesus Christ. Oh, wait. So is Jesus Christ real?
symbolically, yes, not a person.
So symbolically, Jesus Christ deceived some people symbolically in their
No, he
mind.
didn't deceive
What?
them. Yahweh
No,
deceived
you
them.
said no, because Jesus Christ is a snake in the garden. So he had to
The snake
symbolically.
didn't deceive them. The
You said
snake,
you taught her this because she said
this
that
I
Jesus
didn't.
Christ. Oh, he taught her the truth that what he. Okay, so he didn't deceive you.
Right, he was the enlightener in the situation. Right,
Go ahead, I'm listening.
right. So
Uh-huh. So where can I
yes,
find this?
so symbolically, you'll see that the serpent all has in indigenous cultures has always represented wisdom
No,
and
no, no,
enlightenment.
no, no,
And
no, because you
so
didn't listen to the debate, and I showed you where if we I can pull up the debate right now. Matter of fact, Herman, let's pull up my first round with her with the search.
you don't have
You
to.
want to go there? You want to go there? You don't want to go there because
It's
I can show
hard to
you,
talk to you, bro,
bro.
Well,
because
Okay,
you're
at least
so
we know why
ignorant
Napah.
that
let me
Lex,
slow it down for you.
just real quick. Now we know why Napah sounded all over the place because Lex just said that the Bible's fake, and then he went to quote the Bible. Second off, the waters of Nun. Do you know that Atum is supposed to be the creator god in Egypt? If I'm not mistaken, Nun is a daughter of his. So the sun in
no,
Egypt.
no, 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 no,
Sir,
no, no.
stop cutting
You
me off.
haven't.
Sir, I just beat up Chris Harris on this and Jabari. Atum is the
Okay.
creator god in Kemet. He gave birth to
Right.
There's
all the other
more than
gods.
one creator.
Brother,
There's more.
brother, stop. See, you're trapped, brother. Stop.
No, I'm not trapped. There's more
Sir,
than one
Lex,
creation
Lex,
story in
Lex,
Kemet, and that's
Lex,
why you're
Lex,
ignorant, bro.
Lex. The second creation, sir. The
There's
two creators.
more than one. There's
Lex, all right,
many.
brother, all right. See, this is what
And
they
so they
guys do.
come from different schools of thought.
This is
And
what
if
Lex
y'all
does when he's
studied, you
trapped.
would know that, bro.
Sir, I do study and Patah.
All right, so
Brother,
who's
hold on.
Patah then?
Lex, brother. See, you do this all the time when you know you're trapped because you don't believe in what you're teaching yourself. Like Napah really don't believe that foolishness. She had no source. She quoted nothing. She
Y'all
was just
just want to argue, bro. You ain't got no
brother,
information, bro.
wait a minute. So just freestyling is giving information.
No, it's not freestyling. If you
See,
We
know the
listen to
story,
your information. You're student,
hold
and now
on,
we're
sir.
questioning you, the teacher.
I'm trying to
And
have a conversation,
okay,
and when I'm trying to,
No, I'm gonna
so
try to have
there
a
are
conversation.
different creation stories
Okay, I'm good with that. But let
in
me
Kemet, and
let's get back to
so
the
and
Bible.
they all deal with different schools of thoughts, priesthoods, and temples and stuff like
Okay.
that. So the waters of Nun
Okay,
are
let's
not.
get the
They're
waters of
not even
Noah, bro.
just.
Let's get back to the serpent being Jesus Christ to people who call him Jesus.
Right. Jesus tells you even compares himself. It says even as the serpent
Oh,
Moses lifted up the serpent in the
oh,
wilderness,
don't go
so
there with
shall
that one. Please
the
don't.
Son of Man.
I
So
that in
hold
debate.
on, brother. God damn. All
Look, I'm
right,
already
bro.
ahead of you. I already know what you like. You how you do me sometimes. You say I'm already ahead of you, Judah. You ain't gotta say nothing. You done that too
All
long,
right.
right? So you're saying, see, things understood didn't have to be said. What's coming out of your mouth, right? So because we compare, so is Jesus Christ also the Lamb? He's also the Lion. So is he? So is he? Is he a?
Yeah,
Whoa, is he the
that's the.
snake? Whoa, what?
Oh my God.
Wait a minute, bro. Is he the snake? Is he the sheep?
Is it lying? I got a whole list of things you compare it to, right?
Right.
But because he compared himself to Moses lifting up the staff to say, look up to me. Look up to well, after they got bit, right? They got bit, right? So the Most High said, make this image, right? And lift it up. Lift up this snake. Right?
Why did he
And then
use
you'll
a
be healed.
serpent?
So a serpent image. So are you saying just because, bro, let me speak. Because he did that, he's the same serpent in the garden that deceived Eve? Are you saying that? And then he came back. I mean, a lot of people don't believe in Christ, but I think you do. So he came back later, right? After he deceived the people, then he come back later. Genesis, what is that? Genesis.
You would have to believe that he deceived someone first in order to take your stance.
No, I don't believe that was him deceiving Adam and Eve so he can come back. It makes no fucking sense.
Right.
So make it make sense.
Well, if you stay programmed,
go ahead.
And you're saying he deceived someone, then obviously a child will not understand. So we're talking about the language. Symbolism is a language. And just like you said, he wasn't just symbolized as a serpent, he symbolized as a lion.
Okay.
And all type of, so this is the language of symbolism in the book.
Hey, can I come in 1 second, real quick?
So you gotta understand that symbolism. Hold on, brother, you're cutting me off. You have to understand you're cutting me off while I'm talking. So one thing y'all gotta learn is symbolism is the ancient priesthood language. Symbolism is a language within a language.
What priesthood do you know?
So when you see
what priest, how do you know what priesthood? Which one?
All of them.
Just jab in your mouth.
All of them. You got the Amun-Ra priesthood. You got the Levitical priesthood. You got the Melchizedek priesthood. You have
with the Levitical priesthood. Do it. Are they the same? So let's
no, they're not. No, they're not. All
right.
No, but when you talk about priesthood, you're talking about symbology, though. They use symbols. All priesthoods use the language of symbols to this day.
So I want you to tell me the symbol to show that it was a Jesus Christ that,
the serpent is a symbol. And what does the serpent represent? Wisdom.
People. No.
The serpent represents symbolically. When you see a serpent, what do they use it for? They use it in the medical profession for healing to this day. It's known for wisdom. Even in the Bible, it tells you he was more subtle than any other creature. When you look up the word nakash, what do you see there? You see the word prudent. You see the word prudent. You see the word wise.
No,
the symbol of serpent.
Okay. So
hold on. You can go to other cultures and see that serpent used as the symbol of wisdom in India, all over. In the Americas, Quetzalcoatl, all the serpent is symbolized as wisdom.
Okay, so can I show you how
healing, bro? God damn, you dudes is ignorant, bro.
So slow nigga. That's how I gotta get your attention. All right, because after that you're gonna keep talking. Can I show you how the serpent represents evil?
The serpent can also represent because it's a.
Don't mislead the people.
Oh my God, bro. It's not, but when you say evil, it's childish because everything. Hold on, bro. Every symbol has a duality. has a duality.
So it's childish to say the flip side, huh? Okay.
Can I say this real quick, please? Because the brother doesn't know the language.
You can get in whenever you want, bro.
The word nakash, first off, means profane, common.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does. What do you mean,
no,
bro?
It doesn't.
Yes, it.
No, it doesn't.
Somebody go look
the
up the
word
word.
nakash does
Brother,
not mean profane.
Stop, I know
the word
language.
nakash.
But that's why you keep cutting me off, because you're doing the Napah Shadah. Now we see why she's all bugged out.
It really means, one of the meanings of nakash is magician.
Exactly. Witchcraft. Okay?
No, not witchcraft.
It is, brother.
Okay, if it's witchcraft.
Brother, come on, man. Let me freaking talk.
Yeah,
bro.
let him finish. I want to hear what he said.
Because he knows he's caught. The word nakash means profane. It means
Pull it up. Let's bet some money on it right now.
All right, hold on. Let me get it. Let's put some money on it.
Yeah, pull up nakash and see if it means profane.
Where's my dictionary?
Yo, bro, like. But anyway, y'all got it, man. You know.
No, we ain't got it. No, because you are responsible for the foolishness that Napah.
Right, he trying to run.
No, I'm not responsible for Napah's foolishness. She's responsible for her own foolishness.
All right,
no. I looked at your video.
Wait. I got it. Hold on. I got it. Wait, hold
everything.
on. I got it. I got it. Nakash. Let's see what the word nakash means.
He said he our teacher.
Nakash, go get Strong's 5172. It means to hiss, to whisper, magic, to prognosticate, certainly divine, enchanter, enchantment. Also,
thank you. Thank you.
Witchcraft, brother.
Yeah, you said it means profane. You lying ass, unlearned ass dude, bro. Stop, bro.
Well, hold on.
It's over, bro.
The word nakash means to hiss, a serpent. You go on down to 5177. Nakashan. It means enchanter. 5178. Copper, coin, fetter, brazen, brass, chain, copper. And it keeps going. Come on, man. Stop, bro.
Where's profane at?
Hold on, let me find it because there's more. Hold on.
And you're going to the different. All right, bro. That's why you lied, bro. It's just the ignorance of the way y'all.
No, it's my turn to speak, bro. Hold up. So,
you can go to 5154.
There you go.
Strong's, ringing, ball, metal, hissing, coppery, hard, brass. First off, copper, red color. Copper is a. Oh, you can go to.
Stop it, bro.
Brother, hold on. Copper.
Yo, bro, you dead, bro. You dead,
bro. Copper is not a precious metal.
Now this nigga talking about what kind of metal copper is, bro. You know, went from profane to talking about copper, bro. Like, stop it, bro.
He asked for profane. That's okay. That's okay, Judah.
That's
okay.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying, man. I like y'all are so rebellious,
because now you have come on here.
The dude is clearly wrong, and you ain't, and you if you wasn't biased, you would have just told him Judah was clearly wrong. He lied, bro. That's why I told you it's symbolism. He looked up the word, then he started going to all the other words.
Okay,
nakash does not mean profane, bro.
Well, the whole Bible. Hold on, let me ask you this: do you deal with the Bible or the Kabbalah? Which one you deal with?
I deal with all the books.
But then when you in the channel saying whoa, see, this is what I'm talking about. You're walking contradiction. Because then you be talking about, hey, get rid of the Bible, come to this dark side. But your whole doctrine is based off the Bible. You know why?
No, it's not.
Let me tell you why. I know you're gonna say no, it's not. That's why I said.
It's based off of science. It's based off of psychology. It's based off of quantum physics. So it's more levels than just the Bible. When I'm talking to Bible people, damn, bro. I relate it. When I'm talking to, no, I'm just trying to clarify something that you just said, though, bro. When I
So you
deal
got
with people,
a bunch of quantum physics, right? You say you got science. This is all dark side, right? Quantum physics. First, the dark side is based off the Bible. Can you agree?
no, it's not based off the Bible.
There's no principles of the dark side that you use from the Bible. Yes or no? Man? Don't sit up and lie to us. Yes or no?
There's principles in the Bible.
You just said
Yes.
you use all books. Now, when I ask you, see, this is what I'm talking about, you, man, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Now,
I told you this.
My turn to speak. You said you use all books. Now I'm asking you again. Is the Bible incorporated in your dark side?
Incorporated? What do you mean?
Do you incorporate the Bible in your dark side because you say you use all books?
I can incorporate anything into the dark
Do you
side.
incorporate? I didn't say anything. I asked you, do you incorporate the Bible?
We interpret the Bible.
Do you incorporate the Bible into your teachings?
No, I interpret the Bible and I use certain things in the Bible.
So by using
but I
certain
can do
things in
the
the Bible,
I can do the same thing with the I do the same thing.
No.
Bro, I do the same thing with the Quran. I can do the same thing with the Vedas. That's what I'm trying to bro. Are you slow?
No, are you slow? I'm fast. I'm fast with it. I'm fast with it. Catching on to your goddamn lie. Now I'm gonna ask you one more time, and I ask you in a different way. All right. Now, listen. Is the Bible?
Fuck the Bible, bro.
Oh, but okay. So, fuck the Quran.
Fuck the Quran. Fuck the Vedas.
How about the Kabbalah?
Fuck the Kabbalah.
Okay, so where do you get your esoteric teachings from? From Kemet?
No, I don't get them from nowhere, bro.
Ready for me, man. This dude ain't ready for me. Where are you getting
you
your
asking kindergarten ass questions? When I say fuck all the, hold on, bro.
Battle rap bullshit.
Damn, bro.
You
when I say fuck
from the goddamn Bible or some kind of Abrahamic faith, unless you get it from Satanism. Now, where do you get it? You ain't getting it from voodoo. You ain't getting it from African spirituality, nigga. Now, where are you getting your esoteric teachings? Even if you get it from the goddamn Masons, goddamn it, they use our shit because they're using Solomon. Now, where are you getting your esoteric teachings, Mr. Napah ain't doing it right?
Brother,
where?
All right.
You better get your ass up out of here, man. You in the lion's den.
Trying. You're not even
No,
you're weak,
Lex,
bro. You're
where
weak,
you getting it
bro.
from? Just answer that.
So what is esoteric?
Where you getting it from? Start the video back up, Kareem. He ain't ready.
What does esoteric mean?
Video back up. He ain't ready.
Wait, before you do, the brother tried to lie, and I read it. The word filthiness is also, it's in the 5178 in the Strongs. The word nakashaf, right? It means, right, filthiness. And then it says base as compared to gold or silver, which means low degree, profane, filthiness. What are you talking about, bro?
Yeah, what are you talking about?
That's not where the way the word nakash is used in Genesis, bro. You're a liar, bro.
Bro, you're right, because it uses the serpent. And what was he teaching?
Exactly.
He was teaching Eve about witchcraft or trying to get.
And he said,
hold on, brother, stop cutting me off because you know you're caught. That's why Napah is doing this pseudo witchcraft stuff, and she says the Most High is okay with it. And she's always she doesn't understand the Holy Spirit. She starts trying to deal with witchcraft and foolishness. The serpent.
He cut. That's me.
Hey, JJ, I'm gonna hop off for a second. I'm still listening in. I'm gonna hop off for a second. I'm gonna come back on.
Yeah. Hey, start the video back up, Kareem.
Hey, the male Napah Shadah got caught. Y'all all saw it. But I'll be back on in a second. Give me a second.
All right, fam.
That's not the Almighty. Now, do I call the Almighty power Yahweh? Have I done that? Yes, I have. But I'm.
Did y'all just hear that? How bird brain could you be? She said, when you hear the word Yahweh, that's not the almighty power. But have I called the almighty power Yahweh? Yes, I do. Why would you do that? I guess she's about to explain it. Hold on, we're about to get some ads, y'all. Hold on.
Learn.
Okay, today is June 1st. Please say your name.
Oh my God, bro. This is crazy.
I'm doing this interview and it's
Learning that there's different levels to this. It's crazy.
That's right.
There's different levels to this. It's crazy. Now she acting like Michael Jackson out this. You're so crazy. You're so crazy. Remember Eddie Griffin? No, who was that? Chris Tucker was imitating Michael Jackson. First he says the almighty power is not YHWH. But I have called the almighty power YHWH. And then she goes, it's so crazy. There's levels to this, Tito. What are you talking about, bro? This is crazy. There's levels to this. You're crazy, Chris. What the hell? Yo, what is going on, bro? What is going on?
It's like, it's okay to, in this realm, we will never completely fathom the unfathomable God. We will never be able to completely fathom the unfathomable God.
She didn't know nothing about I taught her about the unfathomable God and all of that. You know what I'm saying? She what it is she listens to a lot of stuff. She got all these ideas in her head and she's trying to put them together, but it's not quite there because she's not really well studied, bro. You know what I'm saying? And Sonetta's sitting there like, go ahead, go ahead. Looking like Beat Street out this piece. Like, Sonetta, what's going on with this outfit, bro? Since when they start wearing silk button-ups with a Tupac silk bandana with a receding hairline, looking like a cobra head with a bandana, and they look like a snake with a bandana on, with a beard.
With that understood, that's not our role. We are to be in this realm and stay completely aligned with the unfathomable God, That's when people say, follow Torah, do what God wants. You're supposed to stay completely aligned so you can receive everything that you're supposed to receive in this realm to be a God. So the reason I'm going into that is there's nothing that I sat down and copied. It's just me.
That's how we know
studying, searching.
That's how we
sometimes fasting on and off.
You are not fasting. Stop it. That's how you know she's copying, because she keeps saying, it's not that I sat down and copied, but yes, it is. Yes, it is. Like, and it's okay. It's like none of these teachings, like, they don't belong, to any one person, yo. Let's, like, just say Lex Vortex is your teacher, bro. It's all right, even though you don't like me or I don't like you, and, I think you're weird, but, you're just a rogue student, bro. It's all right.
Really looking at the information, and I found something out that I'm going to talk about. I'm going to share this with the people, even though, it's for my class, but let's just jump. I'm going to jump into this, but you can still stay on your questions. I can prove to you that the mother was considered the God, the first God, and I can prove.
Yo, look at JJ talking about you would take credit for this, man. No. What I have here, JJ, is a rogue student who didn't complete her training and ran off and is trying to develop her own thing, talking about peace to the darkest minds of the light or whatever that is. She don't got it in order, you know what I'm saying? But like, and so that's the problem when pride and arrogance come into play. You try to, she's jacking the swag, but she didn't quite get it down yet. She is annoying, Big Chat Fred. I swear, I'm gonna tell y'all, even when I had issues with Sarnetta, I would, the House of Consciousness and Sarnetta Studios would still, they still have a lot of people on there dropping knowledge, but I can't watch it no more because he has her on every night. And that voice and her trying to act intelligent is so aggravating. Bro, I can't even enjoy Sarnetta TV no more because that voice is like scratching on a chalkboard sometime, and just the way she's just is sometimes is just aggravating. It's just annoying. It's like a Karen, you know what I mean?
Prove that it's even in the creation story. The mother was considered the first God, the way that things functioned. I can prove that the woman was looked to as a God by her husband and by her children in the first. I can do that in the first 4 books of Genesis.
Hey, first of all, no, you can't. So let me clear this up right now. Masculine and feminine does not equal a man and a woman. So when people talk about the dark energy and feminine, and we talk about energies, and you talk about masculine and feminine, that is not male. That is not a man or a woman. It's just attributes. Feminine attributes doesn't mean a vagina. Masculine attributes does not mean a penis. But when the ancients personified the energy, they would show a symbol of a woman or a symbol of a man, or maybe the symbol of a female thing or a male thing or whatever. But feminine is not a woman, and masculine is not a man. That's like saying positive and negative. Do we understand that? So when she talked about because this dark energy existed in the beginning, it wasn't a woman, though. It didn't have breast. This energy doesn't have a vagina. When you say feminine, look up the word feminine in the dictionary. It has attributes. It means it's passive, nourishing or nurturing and things like masculine. Feminine basically means more receptive. Masculine means more projective. It's not about genitals, yo. So but that's what the feminists use that to say a woman. Feminine is not a woman. A man can be feminine and a woman can be masculine. That shows you that those are attributes. You scrambled eggs, scrambled eggs for brains.
Beautiful. So let me ask you this. Has Israel always only worshiped one male God?
No. Israel has worshipped two, a mother God and a father God.
So when was the time when Israel worshipped the mother God? Well, we don't hear about that. They cover that up.
Right. Well, as we know, we talk about African spirituality, and I've spoken about.
Are we talking about African spirituality? Or are we talking about Hebrew Israelite, Western Asiatic spirituality? I'm confused.
The Canaanite gods, the god El, and which is still in the Bible. All through the Bible, it's El this, Israel, the angels, Mikael. So God is.
That's another thing we had to teach her on the dark side doing the solar vision stuff, that the basis of the Bible was Canaanite and El was a Canaanite. She used to argue with us about that. That's what I'm saying. She doesn't know. That's why I say she's going with, because she's on the HOK now, and she wants to present herself as a teacher, like know what she taught. She just throwing all these type of ideas against the wall with no real foundation. Like, what are you? You need to make a statement. Like, are you still a Hebrew Israelite? Is Yahweh the Most High Power or not? Or is it not? Like, you're doing all this strange stuff, confusing people. And Sarnetta is just, he has no integrity. This is how you know he's playing with the people. Like, people, there's some people who really take what they see at the Sarnetta studio seriously. And this dude got this scrambled egg for brains woman up there acting like a teacher, talking about, you know what I'm saying, confusing the hell out of people.
Still, the Canaanite gods are still present in the worship of Israel. And if they say no, it's not, that was ancient, then why do you still have the name? Why are you still using the name then? Why are you still using El? So El Shaddai, the Elohim. So El had a wife, or he has a wife, Asherah, and Asherah was worshipped. She was they called El, they changed the name. When I say they, the Hebrews, in ancient times, they started going to, actually they took on the god of the Midianites. And so when they...
Yo, you are all over the place. You're right, Q. She's throwing out so much. You can tell that she's listening to stuff, and when she's talking, she's just throwing so much stuff out, and there's no focus. Yeah, and then they took on the god of the Midianites, the Hebrews. I mean, like, you're all over the place.
Which are also the Kenites.
Just
and
like
when they
you.
did so, they named that god Yahweh. But you know, that name came from the very beginning. The Midianites, the Kenites, this is getting deep, y'all. The Kenites.
She said, let's
hear
get
about
deep,
the Midianites, the Kenites, Moses's stepfather, father-in-law. That goes all the way back to Cain in Genesis. And that Cain is the one who got the name Yahweh. It was Cain.
So
and it's hard for Israelites to...
Hold on, stop right there. Yeah. I'm like, stop right there. So Cain got the name Yahweh, YHWH. And is now a representation, I guess, of Satan. So she would have to show some kind of source for that, right? You just can't be throwing stuff out there like that and without some kind of source, some kind of reference. So where's she getting this from, y'all? Somebody type in the chat. Where's she getting this from? Let's go, Chris. We can end this in a minute. It's been almost it's been 3 hours of her nonsense and Lex nonsense. So about 5 more minutes, we're gonna end this. I've seen enough.
Yes, indeed.
What? The Midianites, and she can somehow think she's connecting Cain to the Midianites. Now, Cain, the evil one, so-called in the Bible, is the one who got the name Yahweh? No,
Well,
that's
stop
not
right
true.
there, Lex. Because you say you agree with her that Yahweh is Satan. So why wouldn't Satan connect to Cain? Cain connect to Satan. I mean, with your esoteric teachings and doctrines and made up shit as you go. Because none of this shit that any of you niggas teach makes sense. And Lex cannot teach esoterically without the Bible. Unless you're trying to go into Kemet. But if you go into Kemet, then you can't use the Bible. Let's go, Kareem. A couple more minutes, we done with this.
First of all, we know about the hypothesis, the name YHWH was a later interpolation into the Bible that most scholars say came around 600 BC. You know what I'm saying? You know, because they say you got the Yahweh cult, you got the J source, the P source, the E source. And so, but she talking about Cain got the, first of all, Cain never existed. What are you talking about? And the Midianites would have actually been a group of Cushites. Actually. But all these names that are given in the Bible are not even accurate to some degree. But you're all over the place. And I know where she's hearing these things, but she hasn't quite put it all together.
Stop right there, Karima. Stop right there. So, okay, y'all. So what they like to do, they like to throw words like African. What is African? When did this word come about? Where did y'all get it from? Did that word come out before any Bible scripts or any Bible scrolls ever came out? Cain is not African. Let's Vortex. What is African? You don't deal with Africa because they don't teach no dark side bullshit, atheism, no God. Show me some ancient Africans that were atheists. Show me 5 tribes. 5 of them. Show me 5. You can't. You just mad because she went on there and retwisted your dark side bullshit, and she ain't teaching exactly how you teach it, which is more bullshit. Because you can't have your dark side doctrine, without the Bible. Let's go, Kareem.
I'm saying, so now Cain came up with the name Yahweh. But if you read the Bible, the name YHWH was revealed to Moses. And that's how we know it was a later interpolation where there's a Yahweh cult and an El cult. And then the priesthood, this Yahweh cult, eventually superimposed the name YHWH in the Bible, yo. So what are you talking about? Cain came up with the name.
Come up and talk to me about it. Don't sit there and she's a witch. Talk to me. Let's get in the scriptures. Let's no name calling. All this. Let me get some scriptures, and you tell me.
Stop,
stand in front of that Bible.
What scriptures has she brought up, Kareem? What? Talk to me. You didn't get scriptures. Everybody got it from me. Sure ass. We can start back up.
Yes, some imaginary strips. Oh no, she don't never come with nothing. She always talks.
No.
So I don't know. Maybe she got it written down.
Mm-hmm. We go about 5 more minutes of her madness, then we're gonna shut it down.
All right.
5 more.
Bible, and you tell me I'm wrong, Mr. and Mrs. whoever you are, so Mr. and Mrs. Hebrew Israelite, you stand.
And the thing about it is, it's such a bratty. That's what's so like. It's such as bratty arrogance and ignorance. You come and tell me I'm wrong, like a little bratty kid with it.
Right.
That's why I can't even watch side of the TV that much no more, bro. It's like this bratty arrogance, and you don't even know what you're talking about, bro.
Not one word.
And it ain't like you can come and tell her she wrong, because he gonna shut you down.
You're right.
Easy. Hey man, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Hit that if you haven't subscribed. Hit that subscribe button when you come in. The Vortex Entertainment Network will not be, the Brother Baines Network will not be able to try to swallow and try to keep us in the dark and hide the true teachings, esoteric occult teachings, and jack the swag of the dark side. You won't be able to do it no more.
All right, can we get
Miss Christian who calls me this and that. Get that Bible, open it up,
that's enough.
and you show me.
So if y'all want to subscribe to more foolishness, go ahead and subscribe to Let Vortex Entertainment. He's the teacher of this madness. He's the main one. But
he gonna teach
there was no Bible code that she cracked. I don't know what the hell something they're talking about. But you know, he's a promoter. I really what it is. But we've been on for 3 hours. We've seen enough. We've seen her double talk. We've seen her teacher, Lex Vortex, double talk. And when JJ put him on the hot seat, he couldn't handle it. So we're gonna get up out of here. I appreciate y'all nowadays hanging out. But don't be listening to these people who make up shit as they go. Real talk. And we're up out of here. Shabbat shalom. One.